What it do? It's your boy in the building. Gotta give me 1 second. Gotta shoot this link out real quick, and then we're gonna get it started. You know what I mean? Just give me a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't mean to stall y'all out. Yeah, it ain't. I'm saying that for y'all to wait or whatever. I'm just saying I'm trying to get everything situated first. Just give me a real quick second so I can figure all of this out real quick. Okay, found it. So. What it do? We in the building. Shout out to all my peoples out there having another Q&A session or whatever real quick. You know what I mean? It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? What it do, Migo? What's happening? What up, JR? What up, boy? What up, boy? Say what's happening in the building. It's your boy Dragon. We in here. Finna get another session going real quick. Just to start him off before we get it knocking real quick. If there's anybody that got any questions for you, boy, you know what I mean, go ahead and throw a question out there real quick. Because the Q&A session is not just for me to, you know what I'm saying, throw questions at y'all. Y'all can throw them over this way, and then I'll see if I can answer them with the best of my ability. So, holla at your boy. Let me know what's happening. What up, bro? What up, shawty? What up, girl? How you doing? What up, bro? What up, big dog? Anybody got any questions out there for me before I get to throwing these questions out there real quick while I'm going ahead and sending the link out real quick? Go ahead and throw something at me real fast so, you know what I mean, we can get it jumping real quick. But right now it's gonna take me it's already 2 minutes. Give me about 2 more minutes. Give me about 2 more minutes and we should be straight. Just sending the link real quick. It could be anything though, straight up. It could be a music question, you know what I mean? It could be a life question or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything, like straight up. There ain't no good answer or no wrong answer. A good question or a wrong question. There's no such thing as a bad question. Yeah, but I've been doing these just a little background. I've been doing these Q&A sessions or whatever for about I'll give it maybe like the Q&A sessions they've been going for at least about a week and a half now. Like I think I got about like 7 or 8 of them so far. It's a lot easier to watch them, you know what I mean, when I'm live or whatever. So that way, if you got any questions, you can go ahead and ask me right here on it, and I can get right to it instead of waiting until after it's done. And then you can only leave a question at the bottom. I will get them because they do come to my email and they come straight to the You Dig. But, I mean, all you got to do is just go ahead and holler at your boy while I'm on or whatever. If you got a question, just go ahead and ask me on the live. And then, you know what I mean, it's all good. We'll deal with it right here. Straight up. Again, I say it's your boy having a nice little Q&A session real quick for all of those that come in and out or whatever, just to let y'all know question and answers. And again, I say it's not just me throwing the questions out there. If y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, y'all can throw a question at me. I see it down in the comment section or whatever, and then I see if I can answer to the best of my abilities, you know. But within doing that, in a minute I'm gonna just start throwing the questions out there in 1 second. I'm just trying to see if anybody got a few before, you know, before I keep it moving. Straight up. Sade, where you at, girl? Oh no, I didn't mean to do all of that, boy. I'm right here, bruh. Well, throw a question out there. Girl, I know you see me. If you here, you know what I mean, holla at your boy. Jump through and throw a question out there real quick. Don't let me be the only one out here asking questions. I'm going to throw the questions out there eventually. But you know what I mean, I'm trying to get this message out, you know what I'm saying? She said, yes, you are. So I'm supposed to be the only one throwing questions out there? Alright, skip it then. We're gonna get it jumping then. But if I start asking now, check your box. I'm looking at the box. You can't ask me no questions on there. I ain't finna be on my phone the whole time I'm online. Let's just be honest. I might as well be talking to people online and instead of being right here. This is a face-to-face interactive type of you dig, you know what I mean? Ain't no sense of me, you know what I'm saying, being on the phone, looking at my phone the whole time. That's why I'm trying to get this done right now. Straight up. Oh, no. Okay, I got a question. Shoot! Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Throw it at me. Straight up, throw it at me on everything. We're gonna see if we can get you an answer. How is it difference between hold fast? Let me see. Alright, I'm about to ask you. I can read, but it was cut off. How is the difference between a woman or a male who ignores the children or who abandon them? I don't get it. How is it different between a woman or a male who ignores their children or abandon them? What's the difference between a woman ignoring or abandoning their children or a man ignoring or abandoning their children? To be honest, there is no real big difference. I'm gonna just be honest. They really get down on men for doing it the most because they feel like a woman can't have a baby by herself. So if a man do it, then basically they really hold the bar high. Like, but to be honest, there's been a lot of guys that set that bar where it is. So I mean, to be honest, there isn't really a big difference other than the fact that how people in society look at it. Like straight up. It ain't no difference if a woman leave her child. That means she look a little bit different about her kids than raising her own kids after she had, you know what I'm saying, held them for about 9 months and then gave birth to them. And it don't matter if it was from day one or not. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't really a difference in between if a woman abandons and if a man abandons. If they both abandon, then the kid grew up without a parent, period, which is the horrible part of the story or whatever. But there isn't really a difference other than the fact that how society look at it. Society look at it like it's bad for men to do it. Or it's bad for anybody to do it, but the way I'm trying to get it off is the fact that they frown upon men for doing it a lot more than they ever even do for women. Like, they kind of sweep it under the rug like, oh, maybe she had something to do, or she probably got with another guy that didn't like other kids. There isn't really a valid excuse for why you should leave your kids. To be honest, I'm going to just flat out put it out here. If you don't feel like you can take care of your own kids, you shouldn't be having kids. I'm going to just be honest, but like straight up, I'm going to just say that one more time. If you feel like you unable if you're unable to take care of kids, I feel like you should not be having kids, straight up. And the reason why I say that is because, like, why even you, man, to be honest, they should have a test, straight up. They should have a complete test and see if you pass. It's like the driving exam. If you get 2 or 3 questions wrong on the quiz, then they should just revoke your kid's license and just snip it, and then you gotta wait 4 or 5 years before you can come back and take the test again. Flat out, like, no bull. They should really have a test for you to have kids. If you're not ready to have a kid, then you shouldn't be having kids, like, straight up. They should just revoke your right to have kids or whatever after you get like 2 or 3 questions wrong on the test, and then you should be done. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because if that's just a lot of other hurt feelings. If you grew up that way, then you definitely should be taking care of your own kids. But if you grew up that way and then you had kids and then you leave your kids too, like, they just gonna be a product of their great grandparents or whatever the cycle started. Straight up. Okay, the next question is the next comment is, I'm just trying to get a better understanding on this shit. Yeah, like that's pretty much it on my life. That's what I'm saying, G. Thank you, bro, for real. Like, straight up though, like, no lie. You shouldn't be out here. Should nobody be out here just having kids? Like, no lie. Nobody should just be out here having kids. The Earth is already populated. It ain't like it's only 6 people on the planet. You know what I mean? It's enough people for us to survive But if you're not gonna raise the kids or raise the kids right, why are you even here? Like, there should be no reason why you should be having kids. And if for everybody that just jumped in or whatever, the question is there a difference in between a woman leaving the kid or abandoning the kid, or in the male leaving the kid and abandoning the kid? Straight up. That's a valid question. How's that for a question? On the G, that's a valid question on everything. That's Gucci. Straight up, that's Gucci. On everything. Like, I feel like you just shouldn't be, you should not be having kids if you're not willing to raise them. Now, it's not called leaving your kids or abandoning your kids if the person that you had the baby with want to take that kid from you because she feel like you unfit to help raise it. Now, granted, in relationships, y'all two different people, so y'all you got to understand that y'all gonna clash. So before you ever even consider having kids, or to be honest, even having sex, having a kid is having sex is gonna that could happen. Like, that could automatically happen with you. You know what I'm saying? With you having sex, you can automatically have a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of it, period. But y'all are two different people. Y'all not gonna see eye to eye all the time. You a person and she a person, or vice versa. But before you sit down and you actually have that baby, y'all should be able to talk about the situation before y'all ever even do anything. Because let's just say the woman feel like, you know what I'm saying, the woman feel like the man always gone. So he feel like he gonna always leave the baby. So she grab the baby and she up and leave. Now the baby will never know her father unless they find out after that baby get older. That's not valid. I feel like that's not really leaving your kid. But any woman or man that's ever really willing to leave their kid, they got something going on in their chest. They should have thought about that before they even laid down with the significant person in the first place. That's flat out. I'm just be honest. That's how I feel about it. If you want to lay down and have a kid, if you want to be man or woman enough to lay down and have a kid, be man or woman enough to be there for the rest of that kid's life, or at least until it turn 18, grown enough to make its own decisions. Straight up. That might be stepping on some people's toes, but to be honest, I don't know. This is just how I feel in my perspective. Straight up. This is just my perspective on the question or whatever, but straight up, that's just flat out. Like, I don't understand why a mug would have a baby but not be there to help raise the baby. Like, that's dumb. Like, that baby didn't ask to be born. That baby didn't ask to be born. It didn't ask you to get with his mom or his father or whatever and have a baby or whatever. So you upping and leaving is also not in the equation of what the baby didn't ask for. The baby didn't ask for nothing off of this. It's a baby. You don't even know. Leaving your children is wrong. Straight up. No lie. Leaving your children is flat out wrong. I don't care who you are, what the circumstances may be. If you gotta leave, you should have never went into the act to begin with. You should have never even tried. Straight up. Oh God. If you're not man enough or woman enough to take care of the baby, you shouldn't even have none. No lie. That's just flat out how I feel. Okay. If there is any other, if there ain't no more comments on that right there, you know what I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next one. But the question is do you feel like it's a difference in between a man or a female leaving the baby? Okay. Do you think a black person could ever love country music? Okay, well, that's a little racist, but okay, we're gonna go ahead and get down to it. I love country music. It might not look like I don't because I got dreads, I bang my hat, and I wear jerseys and shit. Yeah, I love country music. Country music is a you know what I'm saying, it's a genre of music that always tells a story. It might not be a story that you like, but it's a story. It's a difference in between just making a lot of noise on the guitar and the drums and you just screaming, ah! You know what I'm saying? It's different, you know what I mean? And that's that. But another way is some of the music that we got now, and like also like rap music too. So when it comes down to rap music, some people don't even really have a story to be telling in rap. It's just bang bang pow pow, steal, shot, drugs, straight up. And not always in that order, but sometimes it's just in one whole, you dig. Like it's just all about drugs or all about bang bang. You know what I mean? Straight up, like. I believe a black person. I believe a black person can love country music because real stuff. I love country music. No BS. I love country music. Straight up. Mr. Puffin Stuff said facts. What it do, Mr. Puffin Stuff? 1 second. Go ahead. If y'all got an answer, go ahead. Holler at your boy. Yeah, well, straight up though. Stop. Stop, that's Dawn asking about you, City. What do you mean? What is Dawn? What did you talking about? What did you mean? That's Dawn asking about you. Dawn. What do you mean? Okay. Since we ain't get no more questions out there, I'm finna go ahead and ask all of the viewers right now. Okay, again, it's your boy Dragon. We having a little question and answer segment. Dawn, okay, yeah. Oh my God, I love this song. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Tell I said what up. Okay, the question is, would you rather be on the Maury Povich show or the Jerry Springer show? Straight up. You gotta choose one of the two. I know they two bad shows, but sometimes you don't really get a choice and shit. So, again, I asked the question is, would you rather be on the Maury Povich show or the Jerry Springer show? I'm gonna give y'all a second to go ahead and answer, but... Okay, Shawty said the Maury Povich. Okay, why would you rather be on the Maury Povich show? I know what show I'd rather be on. It's Maury, but this ain't English class. So you ain't gotta spell it correctly. I understand what you saying. I understand what you said, straight up. Why would you rather be on the Maury show? Cause I don't know. It'd be some crazy topics. It's more entertaining. Yeah. But to be honest, if you on the Maury Povich show, then you gonna be the one doing the entertaining. Because all of Maury's viewers gonna be the one looking at you. But neither here nor there, I'm gonna be honest, I agree with you too, straight up. I agree with you too, like no lie. The Maury Povich show goes down on everything. But the show that really go down is the Jerry Springer show. But I stopped watching the Jerry Springer show. This is no disrespect to the Jerry Springer show. If you manage to catch this video, you can't knock me. This is just my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion and freedom of speech, brother. Holla at your boy. You can kiss my ass on everything. But straight up though, no lie. The Jerry Springer show, it seemed like everybody on the Jerry, yeah, you are not the father on everything. The Jerry Springer show, it seemed like after a couple of years, man, everybody on the show just seemed like they was actors. The fighting really stopped being fighting. Y'all remember back in the day when Jerry Springer had this big old dude, with the bald head and the black shirt. He was always breaking up the fights because people was really getting injured on the Jerry Springer show. Well, that cat name is Steve Wilkos. He was on that show so much, standing on the stage, breaking up so many real fights that they gave him his own show. To be honest, I don't really like the Steve Wilkos show off of the strength that when he get upset with what's going on in the situation, he think he all big and bad because he used to be a cop for I think it was the Chicago Police Department or something like that. And he'd be like, you don't deserve to be on my stage, get out of my chair. And when the person get up, he'll flip the chair over like, wow, you really did a big thing. That ain't, come on now. What you think he's scaring somebody because you flipped your chair over? You paid for that chair. You paying for this show. You paying for me to even be here. So, don't nobody care that you flip this chair over? How would you like it if I turn around and flip your chair over? But he usually standing up, so it's all good though. Don't even sweat that. But yeah, like, I don't know, I just feel like everything is coerced and choreographed in the Jerry Springer show, not to mention that they always gotta throw, even if it's real serious problems going on in the Jerry Springer show, they throw strippers on the stripper pole just to get the show jumping again. Then they got the Jerry beads and stuff like that now. where a woman could have been with a dude for like 20 years. He was always leaving in the middle of the night, always saying he working late at work or whatever, and then she found out that he's sleeping with another woman and she crying on stage, and then all of a sudden the chick, he was like, okay, well, it's time for the question and answer segment, and he hands somebody the mic, and they was like, oh, I ain't got nothing to say, I just want to show my, I just want to get my beads, and then bra off, like straight a t-shirt off, like, come on now, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay, Shawty said, true. But I like him because he helps find kids and bring them back to their families. That's valid. Now, Steve Wilkos, now don't get me wrong. Steve Wilkos actually does have a valid show every once in a while. Like, I used to tune in. I don't watch it anymore. Like, I don't even watch TV anymore. But, like, straight up, though, I don't know. Like, the flipping of the chairs and stuff like that, that's garbage. He actually do the lie detector tests that get people. Like, I think I seen an episode on the Steve Wilkos show where a chick was molested. The dude said, no, I didn't do it. And it just so happened to be her dad. Not her stepfather, but her actual dad or whatever. And, he did the lie detector test or whatever, and it came out true. So the chick was on there crying the whole time. Dude was just denying it. His wife was up there too, which is her mama at the time. She was telling her mama like, nah, you get on my nerves. You love him more than you love me. And when I brought it to you, you turned me away. You kicked me out of the house and stuff like that. I just want to know the truth or whatever. So that's garbage. You know what I mean? That was actually a valid show because he actually got to the bottom of that, and then that gave that girl. So that girl ended up having to do like therapy or something like that. Just because what she been through and then what her mama put her through, and then, like, come on now. So that was actually a valid show, but not all of them is like that. Some of them is just horse stuff. You know what I mean? So it's all good. The Steve Wilkos show, it's alright. He do that when people lie. Yeah, I know. But flipping over chairs, that's not. That ain't even dramatic. That's garbage. But it's all good though. You know what I mean? It's all good. But again, I ask anybody else or whatever, you know what I mean? Just in case if y'all just now jumping in, the question was, would you rather be on the, what up, Zay? What up, my dude? Nice long time no hear from, man. Holla at your boy. Since you just now jumping in, I'm gonna throw the question at you just in case. We having a Q&A question and answer segment, and the question is would you rather be on the Jerry Springer show or the Maury Povich show? One of the two. Like, you don't really got a choice. Well, you ain't got to answer the question, but I mean, like, if you had to choose between one of the two, like, you had another choice, something going on in your life, you got to choose between one of the two shows. They send you a letter after you send your video out talking to them, and do you go to the Maury Povich show or do you go to the Jerry Springer show? What's good? He said, I'm on Jerry, bro. LOL. Hey, now, to be honest, you just that energetic type of guy. Like, you'll probably make viewers want to watch it a lot more often, because if you got on there, you'd have clowned on everything regardless of what you was on there for. Because now, like, don't get me wrong, it was times where Jerry did have some really good stuff, like a chick that was in middle school, known this guy from middle school, they move over to high school or whatever. After high school, she always had a crush on him since middle school, but he never really seen her, he was the popular guy or whatever. And then, like, they gotten older, she got a better job or whatever, she probably had glasses and braces or whatever, and then after about 20 years, or whatever, she end up jumping on the show and sending him an invite. Jerry don't tell him exactly what he on there for, but he remember her as soon as he see her. Like, man, girl, you looking good, girl. You looking real good or whatever. Then they put the blindfold on him. She feed him strawberries or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, that's valid on everything. That's valid on everything. I mess with that. Jerry did had a couple of good shows. And then they do back then they used to do like checkups. They maybe like 3 years later or a year and a half later or something like that, he'd get back on and ask them a couple like, so after the last time we seen you on the show, they show a little flashback and so how are you guys doing now? And they jump on video, we've been good right now. She pregnant right now with my baby after I ain't know she existed. So he did have a couple of valid episodes or whatever. So That's actually Gucci. Straight up. That's actually Gucci. I don't know. I don't really watch. Like I said, I don't watch TV no more. But straight up though, it go down. He could join in on them stripper poles. I know. Zay'll probably get on there and clown. I told you if he was to jump on if he was to jump up there on everything, if Zay was allowed to get up there on the Jerry Springer show, that brother would he'll make people just keep on getting it. He said, I'm thinking about going on the Jerry. You thinking about going on it? Okay, you gonna get it jumping if you do. I'm telling you, let me know when you do. I'ma find a way to Google it and watch it online, streaming somewhere on everything. She said, oh shit, guess who arrived? Randy! What up, kid, boy? What up, boy? On everything. Alright, since you in here right now, let me ask you the question one more time before I move to the next one. Alright, Randy, since you just got in this motherfucker, the question was, would you rather go to the Jerry Springer show or the Maury Povich show? You gotta choose between one of the two. And this is a question and answer segment, everybody. So if you do have a question after this question is slid, before I move to the next one, you can go ahead and throw a question out there real quick. So you know what I'm saying? We can keep it running and gunning on everything. I ain't got to be the only one asking questions or whatever. Y'all can actually throw one at me too, and then I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see what I do. You know what I mean? Straight up, answer it to the best. You know what I'm saying? The best I possibly can. Straight up. Holla at your boy, kid. Let me know. I'm gonna say it one more time just in case if the other people that just jumped in didn't catch that. The question is would you rather go on the Jerry Springer show or the Maury Povich show? Chilling. Bro, I'm over here dead. Much love, bro. Straight up, G. Straight up. Jerry Springer show to fight, duh. Yeah, but I feel you, kid. On everything, bro. I feel you, because like I said, the Springer show, it do go down. But most checking in. Cuzzo! Hey, Jessica, how you doing, girl? I see you finally figured out how to do it, girl. It's good to hear from you on everything. Okay, Cuzzo, I'm going to say it to you one more time before I finish answering kids' answer. The question is, would you rather be on the Jerry Springer show or the Maury Povich show? You had to choose in between one of the two. Okay, now kid, it do go down, fam, but like I said earlier, like I feel like a couple of their joints right now is kind of like choreographed. Like they get two people that they know don't really hate each other, they know each other a little bit or whatever, but you know what I mean, like the fighting is all fake. You might get a couple swings, but it's just a couple of they fighting like this the whole time. Like it ain't no contact. Like they got rid of all of the contact. I remember one time somebody slammed somebody right on their head and they wig popped off or whatever. A couple titties done popped out. You know what I mean? So it was live a couple of years back, and by a couple I mean over 10. Like it was live, but I don't know. It seemed like it kind of went to hell or whatever. It ain't the same thing it used to be. All of the stuff right now. If you ever watch it again, just check and see just watch the fights. Like it ain't really gonna be no connecting. It's gonna be a lot of hair pulling. They might do a couple of kicks or something like that. Slap somebody with some flowers or something like that, because he was like, well, I love you. Well, I don't love you anymore. And then the chick will just slap the dude or whatever. I'm in love with her. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. What'd he say? Randy Kidd said, I'll take my check and get on her Jerry. And I'll take my check. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he started passing out the Jerry beads, so that way, you know what I mean? The conversations just start like straight up. She was like, yes. It took me a minute to figure it out. Jerry, if it was back in the days, today is just fake. Bang, bang! That's what I'm talking about. Pow! Good stuff, cuz on everything. Like, it's all choreographed, man. Like, I don't feel like they legit anymore. I do not feel like they legit. If you go on the Jerry Springer show, it's going down. I'm throwing chairs, slapping bitches, and all that shit. Forgive my language, cuz I'm just reading right now. That's what the answer just said. But yeah, shawty, straight up though, all of that stuff is done. Like they throwing battery cases out now, man. I don't think Jerry allowed none of that. I think when you get the claws, they're gonna be like, yeah, well, you could do a little bit of the altercation and stuff like that on here right now, but I don't think they allow none of that hand-to-hand combat anymore. Because back in the day, dudes used to box. It used to be a straight reach over the security guard. Steve Wilkos been punched on a couple of occasions. They had to boost his check up, and he took that check and went in and got him his own show. But I feel like other than the fake shows, it's more about watching strippers go down on Jerry's little stripper pole or whatever, and then Jerry beads. Like Shorty said, she said, then get me my damn Jerry beads. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I'd probably throw my titties on there for my Jerry beads, you know what I mean? I'll leave with a little bling, you know what I mean? I got the young naked neck, I ain't got no jewelry on. So, yeah, I'd probably show my titties for some Jerry beads. That's pretty much what the show all about right now, though. Straight up. That's pretty much what the show all about. It's pretty much all about very minute, like, they very seldomly have real situations on Jerry Springer now. Like, they very seldom. Now, don't get me wrong, it's all entertainment. So I'm not mad at him for, you know what I'm saying, stopping people from really getting injured and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure he don't do the let's check on this couple from back a year ago. We haven't seen them. They got together or whatever. Let's see if they're still together or now. It was a couple of episodes where they did that, and the chick was just on the screen by herself, and she's like, yeah, it didn't work out. He was still cheating, or, you know what I'm saying, it did work out with a different situation. Like, yeah, it worked out. We've been together for a minute or whatever. Now we have a baby or whatever. We got another baby on the way. It was some good ones, but it's not the same anymore. Jerry Springer isn't the same Jerry Springer that we used to know. It's not the exact same Jerry Springer that we know, straight up. And that's just me being 100. Any other questions? Anybody want to get on that at all anymore or whatever? But if not, then I'm going to just go ahead and move to the next question. Give y'all a nice little second or whatever. Oh, yeah, by the way, you got to teach TT how to get on there, man. You got to teach your moms, you got to teach Auntie how to get on there, man. You got to teach moms how to get on this like that. All right, let me go ahead and throw the next question out there. I don't think I see any more answers coming on real quick, other than people wanting to get their Jerry beads. Go ahead, but I ain't gonna lie. Get your little check, you know what I mean, and get your Jerry beads. Go ahead, show out. Straight up, show out. All right, the next. Okay, yeah, there it is. Thank you, Cuzzo. All right, then. Now the next question is: would you rather be a famous singer or a famous choreographer? Would you rather be a super singer or a super dancer? Dun, da, 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 put a cape on, and you know what I mean? Like, would you rather be a super singer or a pop locker? You know what I mean? Like, everybody know you play your pop locker. Like, would you just one of the two? You got to choose one of the two. You rather be a super singer or whatever, or a super dancer? I'm talking about dancing circles around people. Singer. Okay, Miss Schultz in the building. What's going on, girl? She said she'd rather be a singer. Okay. I wouldn't even really ask why. There's a lot of fame in singing because you don't just have to sing on concert or make a CD or something like that. You know what I mean? You can actually go and perform at like basketball stadiums. You can sing at football stadiums and do the national anthem, and baseball stadiums do the national anthem. Hockey games, soccer games, like that's actually valid. Okay, Shorty said super dancer. I can't sing no more. LOL. Yeah, well, you better suck on a lemon for the rest of your life. Maybe you just might get it back. Yeah, I mean, straight up. Just either that or eat sour candy for the next 2 months and give it a shot. Maybe that'll work. Migo! Samantha Pinginger. Okay. All right. What's good? What's happening in there? All right. Just for everybody that just jumped back in, would you rather be a famous singer or a famous dancer? Isaiah said, shit, bro, I'm about to start my own show called The Zay Show. All right, I tune in. Send me a link, bro. I'll be right there to holler at you on everything. I'm finna try to make this. I'm finna try to make this channel like a TV show, straight up. I'm gonna find different questions or whatever to ask people or whatever, and just keep it moving. She was like, I'd rather get my money on the low. I don't with all that friendly fans. No, that's valid. That's actually valid. That's Gucci. I ain't mad at you on that. Go ahead, do your thing. Ain't nothing wrong with getting it on the low or whatever. I'm just saying, like, if you had to choose, because if you had to choose, you got one of the two. You either be a singer or a dancer. Now, all choreographers aren't well known. Like, to be honest, sometimes you never even really know, like, who's making these dances up behind the scenes. Like, you didn't know who choreographed a lot of Michael Jackson stuff. I still don't even know whether or not Chris Brown's choreographer is well known. Usually they just behind the scenes. They like the backup singers or whatever, or the backup dancers. The dance look good, but it's just that you like, no, those some cold backup dancers. I can't wait to see them again. And then you never see them again. And sure as ish, one of the backup dancers is actually the choreographer. Samantha Pittenger. I would love to know who you is. Text the name so when we can talk about this Superman stuff, we gonna get on that. Relly G, what up, Racked Up? What up, Big Cuz? What up, dawg? She said, I'd rather be a dancer. Okay, if you had to choose, cuz you'd rather be a dancer. That's Gucci. That's Gucci. What it do, say? Straight up. But Samantha just threw a question out there. Well, it wasn't even really a question. It's just a debatable answer. She said that Superman is a bum. She used another word that rhymes with Twitch, but starts with a B. So, I guess we gonna throw this out there real quick. Do anybody in here agree with Samantha? Do anybody in here agree with it? Yeah, I come to say show on everything. I got you, G. Yeah, I show some love. All you gotta do is just send me that invite. If you know what I'm saying, if you making the guap on there, he said dancer bust them moves. Yeah, but kids, you can't dance. You can't dance, kids. So why would you? Well, if you had to choose between a dancer and a singer, I don't know. You probably will get it. All you need is a choreographer and you'll be the stuff. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is just hours upon hours of practicing the same routine over and over again, and you'll be bad on everything. Everybody do. BS. Everybody. Superman is the best TV. No. No, I'm not. Superman is the best. Do anybody else in here believe that Superman ain't? And if they don't, they bitch, man, Migo gang. Batman B. Walker Boys for life. What up, sis? Man. Hold on. Oh, you lucky. What's up, Alyssa? We clowned last time I was on this show. I'm talking like this is a real show. Yeah, on air, bro. Oh God, it man for real. I'ma just be honest. This Q&A actually goes down, bro. It goes down. We have a lot of funny conversations or whatever. We got a lot of real conversations or whatever, but it goes down on everything. Okay, Zay, if you gonna make it happen, I'm telling you, I wanna be. I ain't gotta be the first one on the show. I'll give you a couple weeks to get everything in order, but I'm gonna be waiting for my invite, boy, on everything. I'm gonna be waiting for my invite. I'm gonna get right on there and so it's like, give it up for your boy Dragon. I'm gonna do the bankhead when I come in. I'm gonna have Dougie Fresh in the background beatboxing on everything. I'm gonna come in doing the bankhead, you know what I mean? Oh snap, that's Twin. What up, Taz? Bang bang. Bang bang with the bang bang. What up, Taz? You catch up on hashtag Got Family on everything. Really G, good looking on stopping through and saying what up, my nigga. I missed you, boy. On everything, man. It's good to hear from you. I think so too. He said Batman to mess Superman up. The reason why I believe that is because Superman ain't never gonna kill nobody to get the job done. He'll just try to find an alternative route. And sometimes Superman have died like twice already. Batman has it on everything. Let's just be honest. If Batman had to, he had to choose whether or not to save a little girl or use the gun that's on the floor to shoot the man that's got the girl hostage. Batman to pick that gun up and pop him straight up. Batman will shoot him. Batman was flat out shooting. Batman to kill if it's for the greater good. Straight up. If you gotta die, bye. You gone on everything. You got to go. So straight up, you know what I mean? I rocks. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even call Batman a superhero. But Batman is a hero, and I don't know, I feel like Batman to get the job done. And I don't know, Superman is still the monster in my eyes. He got way more powers than everybody else. Straight up. Superman is going to always be that man in my eyes. I'm going to just rock with Superman, but I'm going to just be honest. Batman will pop him. If Batman got a gun, Batman got a kryptonite bullet just for Superman. But he going to have to catch him with it. Like, Superman faster than the speeding bullet, so if that bullet don't hit him, oh, that's all you got, and then go break his neck. So it's all good though. He said on everything, favorite word. Yes, on everything. You talking about? Yeah, that's my that. So what? So what? Yeah, I use it a lot. I like to use it on everything a lot, so I ain't gotta be on this mother saying on the Gia, on the Bowser. Yeah, I mean, I say that a lot too. But I'm trying to get off of that. Yeah, I mean stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta. You see, I just did it again. Like, I have different. I got different vocabulary. I don't want to just be limited to the couple of words that I got up here, man. Straight up. I don't want to be limited. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. We in the building. It's going down. Straight up. Holla at your boy. Any other questions out there before I go ahead and move to the next you dig? If not, we're going to leave this Superman and Batman stuff alone because we're going to go back and forth. Like, back and forth. Straight up. Okay. Well, no, I ain't give y'all long enough. Let me give y'all a minute to go ahead and see if y'all gonna answer. Okay, new question. We're gonna rock with the new question on everything. Let's get it going again. Let's get it jumping on everything. Okay, before MP3s was ever invented, would you rather have a CD player or a cassette player? And I'm talking about like the CD, the cassette Walkman, the little Walkman that you drop the tape in, or would you rather have a CD? You know what I'm saying? A CD player. You know, it could even be the kind of upgraded ones with the not the bass boost. They got the bass boost and then the EQG or something like that. You push that button, and just in case if you shake it, then the CD won't skip or scratch or something like that. What would you rather use? Before again, the question is before MP3s was dropped, would you rather have a CD player or a cassette player? You know what I'm saying? The little Walkmans that's going on. Hell no, lame new player, 8-track, B. No, you can't walk around with an 8-track, bruh. What is you talking about, twin? Come on, bruh. There ain't no way. You better go ahead and get up out of here with that. I just dabbed on you. I had to. Come on now. 8-tracks was in cars and in the crib, and you know how big the 8-track player was that you had in your house? It was this big. It was literally this big. You had to put a tape in like this. It will go all the way down to the bottom. It'll play for hours, yeah, I give you that. But you you couldn't walk around with this, man. You ain't had a strip. Luke Ferrigno couldn't carry his 8-track player on a mile walk. I'm telling you that right now. All right, cuzzo, be smooth. Be smooth, Randy. Good looking on coming out. Shout out to my guy, Kid, you know what I mean? Feel the same about DVDs, but that's not the question. Batman wins, hands down. Yeah, he would. this is a new Android. LOL. Man, so what? So boy, they still huge. A-Trax was huge. Jessica said, Cuzzo said she smiled on everything. On what though? A-Trax was huge, fam. Your A-Track was almost like it was like 2/3 of your engine. That's why the cars that had A-Tracks in them was big. I'm talking about monster truck big. They was huge, man. You not finna walk around with no A-Track. I'm just saying. Okay, Miss Schultz said, she said hands down Walkman. So, okay, Shawty, that means you missed my first answer looking at your phone. Yeah, I had to, Miss Schultz. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to send this out real quick. I'm about to stop right about... Oh, no. Now, I'm done. Okay. CD player. Okay, now look. Okay. You got the answers, player, on everything. What up, Jason Gills? Yeah, I mean, just a few of them. Not all of them. I ain't gonna lie, not all of them. But let me just give y'all the hands. Let me give y'all the hands that the reason why my answer is because I thought about it for a little bit. But straight up, if I had to choose, no lie, wish I could talk, wish we could talk back. I have everyone laughing. I know, bruh. I gotta figure that out. I'll figure out what's going on with this show stuff so I can figure out if we can get live convos back in. So at least, if not just a video too, at least it'll be convos. Go live, Mr. Rand, on everything. He ain't gonna do it. But yeah, okay. My answer, if you had to choose between CDs or tapes, all you gotta do is CD. If I had to choose between CDs or cassette tapes, I choose cassette tapes. Now the reason why I wouldn't choose a CD is because back then the CD players, when you walk with the CD players, they usually skip. Even if you had that upgraded version where you push that button to stop it from skipping so much, if you push it too many times, you take your CD out when you get done and your CD all scratched up. It didn't even matter. But I choose cassettes is because cassettes was a beast. You had that big old box. You got two sides where you can drop a cassette in. You can record the radio live or whatever, do your thing on the radio live. And then once you get done doing that, then once you get done recording your radio live, you got your whole little track that'll take for like a week for you to get done with it. But then when you got done, you can record over it. You can't do that with CDs. Once you did a CD, that's called CD-ROM because you got to burn it at the end, and every track on the CD is done on the CD. You're good. There ain't nothing else. You can't do nothing else with the CD. Once you get done making your track, you done. Exactly what I said about CDs. That's why I like cassettes. Okay, Miss Schultz. Yeah, so we agree on that. Give me two big backhouse speakers, boombox, some 8-tracks, and a cardboard box. I had that bitch jumping. Get down on this style. Come on, boy. A cardboard box. What you gonna do? You gonna break dance, little bro? You a b-boy now, twin? Come on now. Nah, man. I'm sorry. I'd rather be walking and chopping it up on my cassette tape. Straight up. Let me get my cassette tape. We gonna rock out. I'm gonna be on that mabuka. And then if it was nowadays, if I had a cassette tape with the same thing that we got right now. Cassette tape with the thing that I hope right now on everything. I have a cassette player with some Beats headphones. Like Beats by Dre. Headphones. Straight up. I'll be walking down the street, y'all. They can hear California love. Oh, everything. It'll be going down. I'll be walking down the street. Like, people will stop walking in the other direction and walk with me for a minute. Like, man, I love that song. What did you do? I'm listening to the radio. Well, let me hear that real quick. I'm walking with my dog real quick. He better not piss on my shoes. That's all I gotta say. Straight up. On everything. Yeah, it goes then now on everything. It goes then now. Jason Gillis said, "I hope spam." What you mean? What you? I hope Sam. What you mean? You hope Sam? Okay, yeah. He's saying that he hopes Shaw make it get down with the get down on everything. You BSing, be subbing, Mark Morrison and Cali Love. Right with me on everything. Return of the Mac? Come on now, that's the business. But I wouldn't be doing it with you. Boy, you gonna be playing, boy, 8-track, bro. Do you know how many songs you can get on the front and the back of a cassette tape? 8-tracks is obsolete, bro. When they made cassettes, it's a wrap. And 8-tracks was like this big, bro. They were so big, you couldn't even slide a whole 8-track into the 8-track player. It was always about this much 8-track sticking out of your slot. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Lauren's sister on here stalking G. Zytro Rich. What up, bruh? What up, Zy? Oh, is that Zay? That's Zay Rich. That's Zay. What up, Zay? What up, dog? Long time no hear from, boy. Okay, who is Sad Stoff? Lil Wayne. Okay, what is you asking me about Lil Wayne? I'm out, bro. Gotta get back to work. LOL, big bro. Love, big dog. Love, big dog. Be smooth, my dude. Yeah, that's Zay. What's happening, my dude? Bro, I was just listening to you. I was just listening to you and T the day before yesterday. Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. You know, it's the remix when I'm falling. I just got done listening to that. Boy, what's happening, my dude? Nothing much but a link up with your brother. Okay, all right, then go ahead. Y'all usually smash out when y'all get together, man. Y'all go ahead and y'all do y'all thing. You ain't no El Chapo. You ain't no El Chapo. Get your boy, see, Sad Stuff. Look, you boy. Pretty sure Chapo ain't got no YouTube page locked up right now. You better go on somewhere. And if you do, what up? But I doubt it right now. Next couple questions. Yo, what's up? I might have to come join you for a show. Come on. Let me see. No, I'm serious. It's my name. Alright, Chapo. Alright, are you Mexican or Puerto Rican? I gotta ask. Peruvian, I don't know. There's 1,000 El Chapos. Okay, no, it's all good. I could be wrong. Like, sometimes I am. Like I am right now. It's all good, though. On everything. We're gonna get it jumping real quick. I gotta light this up real quick while I go on the next question. Okay, is there anybody in the building right now that got a question for your boy real quick before I go ahead and move to the next question? I just wanna ask that out real quick. Is there anybody in here with a question or whatever? Because if not, I'm gonna go ahead and move. Wearing jumpers. What's a jumper, cuzzo? Wearing jumper. You talking about like sweat? You talking about like sweatsuits? Huh? Rompers. What's a jumper? What is that? I don't know. I wear jerseys and jeans, not jeggings, not leggings, jeans. I occasionally wear jogging pants. I don't know what a jumper. I don't know wearing jumpers. What is a jumper? Miss Show said romper. Cause was you talking about a romper? No, see, not finna get into that right now. It's women on here, not ladies, but women. No, they are actually wearing. No, they are actually wearing rompers. A male onesie? Are you talking about a male onesie? It look like a walking suit, but it's got short sleeves and short knees, like.
But there's a pussy on a duck hole.
That's not cute. Say it so I can see it later. If that's what you're talking about, that's no good. That's like man wearing skirts. No lie. That is just like man wearing skirts. I ain't doing it. I ain't mean to send that. My bad. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You meant to send that. We already got it. What, you gonna take it back? I'm pretty sure you can't control alt to delete yourself out of that question. Yes. Okay, now I seen it. I seen a romper before. I seen it. I don't know what are they doing with male fashion, but pretty sure we're gonna be wearing. They're gonna try to have us wearing fanny packs and leggings. Well, they already got us doing that. Well, them. I got on baggy shorts and a jersey. I ain't going back. I'm sorry. This new fashion where men wearing female blouses and stuff like that, I ain't doing it. I'm not. I can't do it. I cannot. Come on now. A romper, leggings. I don't even wear skinny jeans. Skinny jeans are too far. But a romper that's got your whole male camel toe sticking out, Why? Nah, If I'm gonna show anything, it'll just be just upper body. I'd rather go out with jeans, shoes, a hat, and you know what I mean? That's it. I walk out chest out, but I'm not finna be going into the pharmacy to go get some cough medicine and I got my nuts out. Like, beyond too far. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they doing too much. Male rompers, like a romper. A romper is like a walking suit. It's like a dress shirt connected to some shorts and no belt. Like women, them onesies. Like women wear onesies like that. Like they don't wanna. They just unzip the back and then just slide in. With the male romper, I think they got like buttons and stuff. So you just step into it like the old school PJs or whatever with the butt cut out. Like you just step into it and then you straight. You can either go to the beach or you can go to a job interview. But I'm not gonna go to no job interview with my nuts out unless I'm gonna be a stripper. Like you got your camel toe showing. Like what kind of job is you trying to get? Can't do it. Beyond too far. He said, that's gay, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't do it. Hell nah. To the, oh, hell no. To the no. Hell to the no on everything. That's, boy, I cannot do it. I take my chances with a two-piece and get rejected from a job before I go to a job with rompers. And these cats wearing rompers to the club. Like, I ain't shoes, boy. I swear. That's like a onesie. Y'all remember the onesies, the pajamas that, you know what I'm saying, it came to like right here, full sleeves all the way down to the feet. It had the little booties at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, so you can walk around. It had like, they was like the socks that you get from the hospital at the bottom or whatever, and then it had the little butt flap cut out. Like, that's a onesie. That's what a romper is. It's just cut off at the knees and it's got like a little collar on it. I'm good. I'd rather not say I didn't. Zay said, it gets worse. Men see through lace outfits. Oh God, I'm already knowing. Odell Beckham on YouTube right now doing a synchronized dancing skit with a lace shirt on. Like, you tripping. Footed PJs like the kids wear. Yeah, something like footed PJs. Like, I don't even think they make footed PJs. Oh yeah, for babies they still make them. Okay, I agree. Straight up, Miss Chelsea. I got you. Couldn't do the romper thing. That's just way too far. That is way. I'm a fashionable cat, but I'm not taking fashion that far. I'm sorry. You might as well be Prince wearing assless chaps. You showing off your business anyway. Like, straight up, you might as well You might as well be Prince wearing assless chaps. This nigga probably ain't never rode a horse in his life, so why would you even be wearing chaps, number one? Number two, why you ain't got jeans on under your chaps? Number three, why is your ass hanging out? Are you kidding me? You do know a couple of dudes brought their female to this show because they love Prince. The guy probably don't like Prince, but they females do. They been married for like 5 years and she love him. Man, I'm not finna do it. Men shouldn't be wearing certain things and material. I know, like certain material, like latex, men shouldn't. Only time a man should be wearing a latex is if he practicing safe sex. Straight up. That's just how I feel. Safe sex rhymes with latex. So that's the only time they should be wearing latex. Like, that's it. Other than that, like, ain't no reason for it. Shawty said, yes, bro, I agree with Zay. On everything. On everything, man. I'm telling you, men should not. There is no reason why, unless you trying to appeal to that other crowd, but we not finna be sexual out here and talk about the what is it, the GT, the LGBT B people. I think I got that acronym right or whatever, but they know it better than I do because they live it. I'm not gonna get that correct because I don't give. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. But straight up, Cuzzo said, I think Young Thug got everybody confused. It wasn't even Young Thug that started it. Young Thug just the face of the new trend that's coming out. But I don't follow everybody twin. Lil Uzi showing the young people in fashion. Nah, it ain't even just Lil Uzi, just another face that they trying to use out there. But Lil Uzi, he ain't just he a little further on than it is with Young Thug, cause Lil Uzi not only got on the a blouse, he got a purse on his body too. He actually holding a Coach purse under his arm, like a Coach purse. When niggas need to carry money and stuff like that in the bag, money like that, they put it in a wallet. When women need to carry, the only time a man should be carrying something bigger than a bag, bigger than a wallet, is a book bag. They gonna have like a soda bottle or a bottle of liquor or something like that in there, extra pair of shoes or underwear just in case he shit himself or something like that. I don't know. But there ain't no reason for Uzi Vert to be walking around in a girl blouse and a purse, fingers painted, nails painted, facial piercings and stuff like that. That's crazy. Grandiose love. What's good? What's going on, Grand? And fishnet skirts. What man would do that? Okay, only Irish men should be wearing kilts. But if it's a skirt, it's a skirt. You can't call it a fishnet kilt. No, that's a skirt. Straight up. Yeah, man shouldn't be wearing fishnet, period. I don't give a damn if you the biggest man in the world. You can, man, I don't care, man. If you want to show off your guns, putting on fishnet ain't gonna show your guns off. That's gonna show you being the biggest gay cat we ever seen in our life. That's it. Like, there should be no reason why a man should be wearing fishnet. I don't agree. Never would. Never will. Grandiose love. I don't really know nobody's name by their YouTube name or whatever. Holla at your boy. Who is it? Nothing much, man. Just getting ready for my MMA class tonight. How are you feeling? I'm Gucci right now, man. I'm over here chopping it up, trying to do this little channel stuff right now. Hollering at the people, got valid questions and valid answers or whatever. People going through problems or whatever. So we just chopping it up right now. I'm feeling pretty good though right now. Getting some valid questions or whatever going on right now. I ain't heard from Zay in a minute. Zay throwing stuff out there. You know what I mean? Zay just came in. Isaiah just came in. He just said, well, you know what I'm saying, threw something at me. Shouty, she done threw something at me. You know what I mean? If you got a valid question, big dog, holla at your boy. Throw a question out there. Let me know what's going on. Other than how I'm feeling all right right now, man. I'm free, you know what I mean, doing my thing, so I'm straight. Shout out to YouTube for letting me chop it up for so long or whatever, doing my thing out here. Who does that faggot ass shit? I don't know. It is a couple of people, like I told Uzi Vert, Young Thug, Odell Beckham Jr. Like, it's a couple people out here doing the most. Like, next thing, niggas gonna be wearing high heels. They already throwing heels on cat shoes already. The most time a man was wearing heels is that was when he was wearing Stacey Adams and the heel was this thick. That's just, you know what I'm saying, it's a dress shoe. Like, that's just what it was. Now they got male wedges now. Like, there's no such thing as a male wedge. Wedges are for women, flat out. Like, I don't give a care who you is. Wedges are for women. Straight up, wedges is for women, man. I don't even, boy. I don't get down like that. I don't get down. You can keep that. If that's how we supposed to be fashionable, I'm going caveman on everybody, straight up. I'm going caveman. I wear it, man. I can't do it. I don't even know why they doing. I have no idea. He was like, hey man, yeah, straight up. Again, I'm gonna ask this question and answer segment or whatever. I'm gonna move to the next question if don't nobody have any questions or whatever. But I'm gonna give y'all a second. If y'all got a question, holla at your boy. It's a Q&A segment. I ain't gotta be the only one throwing questions out there. If you got a question for your boy, you know what I'm saying, holla at your boy and I'll see if I can answer to the best of my ability. And I'm gonna say it out loud. So, you know what I'm saying, that way if anybody else got any insight on what's going on, then, you know what I mean, they can go ahead and they can throw their 2 cents in too. Feels like we should have been, feels like we should have seen it coming, especially with this whole male romper idea. Yeah, we just talked about that. We just talked about the rompers. That's out of order for a guy to be wearing rompers. It's out of order for a guy to be wearing lace, leggings. They call them jeggings, jeans and leggings right now, but women wear jeans, you know what I'm saying, they wear jeggings or whatever because they look like jeans, but they leggings. If man, I seen a couple of dudes in it, they doing the most. They doing the most. There ain't no reason why you should ever be rocking with jeggings. T. Lamine Music, what's good? Just joining the conversation. It's crazy. What's happening? Oh, everything. Holla at your boy. Good looking T. Lamine. You know what I mean? Holla at your boy. Yeah, it is. It's been kind of jumping for a little bit. Holla at your boy. You know what I mean? Holla at your boy. Okay, so again, I'm going to say this is a Q&A segment. If anybody got any questions before I move to the next question or whatever, holla at your boy. If you got one, throw it at me real quick. I'll answer to the best of my ability, and then if not, you know what I mean, we'll keep it moving. Get it rocking. Okay, I guess we ain't got no more questions. Okay, the question is if you could change sex for a week, would you do it? Do you think it'd be easier being male or female? That's the question. If you could change sex for a week, just for a week, would you do it? And if you would do it, do you think it'd be easier being male if you're already a female, or do you think it'd be easier being female if you're already male? I'm going to go ahead and jump mine off right now, straight up. I'm going to go ahead and rock with mine right now. I'm a dude. I've always have been a dude. I like women, but I ain't never liked them to the point where I like to have what they have. Straight up, I would not change. Straight up, no way, no how. Cannot do it. I envy you, but I wouldn't want to be you. Straight up. See ya, but wouldn't want to be you. Straight up. I wouldn't even change sex. Like, I love being a guy. Like, being a guy is where it's at. Not knocking any women that's into your dig right now, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't switch. GZ, what it do, my dude? I wouldn't change. Okay, and again, the question of the week is, if you could change sex for a week, would you do it? And if you would do it, do you think it'd be easier being a male if you're already a female? And if you're a female, do you think it'd be easier being a male? I can't answer questions for nobody else. But if it's from my perspective right now, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't even change. I wouldn't, not even for a week. I know a nigga right now, I asked that question to, he was like, yeah, and if I was a female for a week, I go fuck all the niggas I want. Well, you just a hoe. That just makes you a hoe. I don't care if it was a hypothetical question or not, you just a flat out hoe. It's fucked up both ways, especially C hanging back. Changing back. No, like, I don't know. I ain't ever changed, so I wouldn't know if it sucks or not. So I'm just being honest. If I was able to, like, if it was in the snap of a fingers, like if it wasn't no change, like you ain't had to do no surgery or nothing like that. It's just you got a uterus if you a male, or you got a penis. Okay, what to do, Jeezy? Let me see. Brand Di said, where are these fashion ideas coming from, and why do you think it's a culture we're allowing this in the community? I don't know. I don't think it's acceptable, but I'm just one person. The community consists of a bunch of other people. I can't say whether or not we allow it. What it do, Brody Doty? What if you're a pretty little blonde model? You talking about if I was to switch sex and they turned me into a pretty blonde model, bend over? First of all, I want to say what up or whatever, but you saying if I was a pretty blonde model, would I switch sex for a week? Nah. I don't wanna be a woman, number one. Number two, I'm already slim as it is, trying to pick up my weight. I'm already starting, but I don't want to be a chick off of the strength that especially models don't even eat. If I was gonna be a chick, I definitely wouldn't try to be a model, because they basically eat like a cracker a day. Like, I'm not trying to starve for a career. That's not healthy. I don't want to do it. I got a question. Lend me $50, bro. No. Hell no, it's a decision. I wouldn't do it. Like, I would not switch sex. I'm sorry. I wouldn't switch sex. If there's anybody else in here that feel a little different, holler at your boy. That's just how it is. Like, if you could switch sex for a week, would you do it? And if you would do it, would you rather, do you think it'll be easier? It's not a culture, it's a decision. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they choose to wear that garbage. No, I'm good being a male, but if I was a girl for a week, I would fuck other girls. LOL. Only reason. He'd be a lesbian, honestly. Alright, well, shit. Because you still have that man mentality. You like, nah, I ain't gay. But if you fucking girls, yes, you is. But I understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's all good. Like, no lie. It's all good, though. Straight up. No bull, though. I wouldn't even do it. We're gonna see if anybody else got any replies to that right there. I will be right back. Straight up. I'll be right back.
Guess what? My dad lets me eat the cake at his house. He has cake and he lets me eat it. Every time when I say, Daddy, can I?
Go ahead.
Daddy, don't eat this one.
Okay. Become a gold digger and live a lavish life. All right, Bendo, that's valid. become a gold digger and live a lavish life. That's actually Gucci, no BS. That's actually Gucci. Because at least, you know what I'm saying, you'll get a taste of how the gold diggers feel, you know what I mean? He said, shit, I could be that right now. You must be, are you, okay. Valid point, no BS. Men can actually do the same thing that women do, but I don't know, like, only to a certain extent. Don't quote me 100% on that. Only to a certain extent, though, straight up. But I don't know, man. Even two rights don't make a wrong. I mean, two rights don't make a left, man. Two wrongs do not make it right, fam. Straight up, I wouldn't even do it just to go and treat other women the way I was treated. That's not who I am as a person. That's not who I am. Even though it happened, you know what I mean? It happened. You learn from your mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then you just fall for it again. They say, you know what I mean, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. But after you do, you know what I mean, you supposed to learn from it. You're supposed to pick yourself up, you know what I'm saying, dust yourself off and keep moving. But if you notice that same puddle and you walk past the same block and you fall again and you move, you know what I'm saying, you lose. Guys have a certain limit with it, but it's not really a good look. I know it just make you seem. That's what I'm like. It just make you seem like it's not a goal. It's not, to be honest. Forgive my language, but I'm gonna be honest. A female that's only out for the money that a dude has is called a gold digger. But a dude that only want what a chick got, nowadays you call a bitch made nigga. Straight up. Not calling her a bitch, but I'm just saying, you a bitch made nigga. Like, you wouldn't have nothing you got right now without a chick. Straight up. Like, no lie. You ain't trying to work. You know what I mean? You don't want to go out and get it for yourself. I don't know. Like, eventually they're going to change the name. They're going to change the term hustling. It's going to eventually evolve into something else off of the strength. There's going to be a lot of people doing that. So off of the strength for that, like I said, I wouldn't do it. Even if, you know what I'm saying, I was able to switch over, I wouldn't do it, because that ain't Gucci at all. Like, that ain't Gucci at all. Just because I was done wrong, that don't mean I want to switch for a week and I'm going to show all of you bitches just how bad. No, because I wouldn't be dating chicks. If I was a chick for a week, then I end up be doing it to niggas the same way I was done. Like, I'd be doing it to niggas. So, I'm sorry. If I had to be a chick for a week, I'm finna do it right. Because, I'm sorry, I'm pro-guy. Power to the brothers, you know what I mean? I'm pro-guy. Like, I'm not finna go and turn into a girl and then like dudes and then because I got the other organ. Like G said, if I was gonna be, the only way I become a girl is if I can date other girls. But I wouldn't even like, I like women, but I don't like them enough to become one. Not even for a week, not even for a day, a couple hours, couple minutes, just to see how they feel. Nah, like, y'all got enough. All power to all women, straight up. Like, you get it. We got it. No, y'all got it, but we get it. Like, or at least I get it. I'ma just be honest. I get it. I ain't finna switch over. So, if anybody else got anything to say, I'm gonna give you all about a minute and a half to go ahead and throw me another little comment in that before I go ahead and move to the next question, because this next question finna rock. It's about males and females. Straight up. It's finna rock. No, well, side note. It's just gonna be a hard not change. Okay, Miss Shelton, she's not change. She'd rather not be a guy. Okay, go ahead, do your. That's probably the first chick. That's probably the only chick that ever answered that question like that. So she's like, yeah, I be a dude just to show all you niggas. Nah, you not. You can't show niggas how niggas do women and shit. If you turn into a guy for a week, you gonna be messing with women. You just gonna be showing women how niggas. You just gonna be making us look bad, pretty much. Like, that's just all that is. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I said I wouldn't switch. Like, it's not the same. Like, it's not the same. So when you switch, you automatically jump over to the other side. Like, you trading on your squad. So if I was able to go over, like, I had to go mess with girls, but I would never go over. Like, I wouldn't. If I had to choose right now, no. It'll be my answer. No. Probably H, no. Straight up. But we gonna go ahead and we gonna rock this next question out. You know what I mean? This for male and female. We gonna rock this next question out. Do you think that it is okay to be with a chick that just sits on the toilet without checking to see if the toilet seat is lifted up? That's for the guys. Number two, for the girls, do you think it's right or wrong for you to be with a man that leave the toilet seat up? Do you think it's all right? Would you rather be with a guy that leave the toilet seat down or leave the toilet seat up? Right or wrong. And that's for the male or the female. Now, for the males, you know what I'm saying, the way I'm putting it in the male term is that, do you think it's all right if, you know what I'm saying, you leave the toilet seat up and the chick, she got a problem, like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and she feel like it's like, I can't believe you left the toilet seat up, you so nasty. And then, you know what I mean, she trying to snap on you because you leave the toilet seat up. And women, do you feel like it's actually valid for you to be in a relationship with a guy and y'all back and forth going throughout the bathroom or whatever, and then you find out that the toilet seat is up? I mean, you know what I'm saying, you find out the toilet seat is up. Do you think that's a bad idea? Let me know what y'all think about that, Q. That's a heartfelt question, and I know there's a lot of people that's in relationships right now that have to deal with that garbage once or twice, or at least, if they're not even in a relationship right now, they dealt with it at least once or twice in their life. I already understand how I feel about it, you know what I mean? I'm just going to give y'all a quick little second to go ahead and answer that question real quick so we can find out what's going on straight up. Give y'all a nice little second, but while I'm waiting, I'm finna get my fidget on. Miss Schultz said, I always check the seat before I sit down. That's valid. I would throw a little background on that, but I'm kind of trying to wait and see if anybody else, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and throw that little reply in or whatever, because that's actually valid. So I don't really care if the seat is left up. I would rather flop the toilet seat down versus wiping piss off the toilet seat. Bang, bang. 2 points for you. My pee is accurate, so seat down. Okay, bend over. I agree with you to an extent. But like I said, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Bro, I got something who wanna join the live, bro. What you mean? What you mean you got something? What you tabbing at, young? What you tabbing at, young? You trying to say you going live right now? What's that? This go hard. I always check to see before I sit down. In response to the other question on the other question, thankfully I don't have to deal with that. Married 8 years. Okay. Go on. What you go on? Okay. She said I always check the toilet. It's okay. That's two women right there. That's two women right there that say that they always check before they have a seat, which is Gucci. It's kind of gonna prove, you know what I'm saying, my answer to the question or whatever. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple more minutes. Bend over said I pee accurately, so seat down. Okay, now that's Gucci. You know what? Instead of waiting so long, I'm gonna just go ahead and run my answer real quick. A couple of you women might get upset, but I gotta throw it out there, and it's gonna give y'all a little understanding on why I feel this way. Straight out, I feel like a woman should not be upset when she come into the bathroom and the toilet seat is lifted up. Straight up, lifted up. My point being, you could be in a cold dead sleep, 4 o'clock in the morning, been up for 2 days straight, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you end up going to the bathroom and you gotta hang on to the wall, and you just sprinkle a little bit, and it's dark in the bathroom. Like some men, when they go to the bathroom late at night or whatever, they leave the toilet seat down or whatever, and they just do their business and then walk out, you know what I'm saying? Like not even wash their hands or turn the light off or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, that's Gucci. I ain't talking about the guys that don't wash their hands or nothing like that. That's a whole other subject. But I feel like if a woman go in the bathroom after that late night session, you see me, I'm on. Go ahead, man. After that, and they go ahead and they don't mind lifting the toilet seat down after they man go in the bathroom, I feel like they care that they man give a damn. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I've been with women and had that argument before. And I've also had that argument where it's like, oh my God, you just nasty. I can't believe you left the toilet seat up. First of all, you should be happy that I give a damn that I don't want you just sitting on piss. It was 3 o'clock in the morning when I went in the bathroom. You know what I mean? It was dark. I didn't care about turning the light on. I washed my hands when I left or whatever, but I ain't checked to see if it was piss on the toilet seat. So, you know what I mean? I lifted the toilet seat up just to watch out for that. What do you mean to tell? You mean to tell me you went in the bathroom after me at like 4 o'clock in the morning and you just sat down, didn't see where you was sitting down there, and fall in the toilet water? Are you kidding me? You just sit down and you don't even care where you sitting. I hate to see you walk up into a bar drunk, because if you done just walked in the bathroom and you ain't had nothing to drink, it's just late and you just plop down, so that means you just sit wherever. You don't even care where you sitting at. That's crazy. Get him out of here. He asked some questions. Get him out of here. Like, I don't get that. I really don't. I really don't understand that. I don't want to be with a woman that just don't mind falling in the toilet seat and then want to cuss me out because I care about you sitting on piss. Like, I lift the toilet seat up to make sure you ain't got to go through all that. Straight up. And how is you just walking in anywhere and just sitting on, you just sit on anything? Like, are you kidding me? Like, who does that? Like, even if I had to go number 2 and been holding it for 3 hours, I'm not finna just go in the bathroom without looking down. Before I sit down, you look down. You could just sit down on something. What if you was to go in the bathroom and try to sit on the toilet seat and you ain't paying attention to what you're doing and you just fall right on the floor? How you just sit inside the toilet water? Are you kidding me? Now you got the cold cheeks because you nasty. I'm gonna just be honest. So if you come in the bathroom and your girl's standing up peeing, would you find out that was weird? Standing up peeing. Do you mean like I just meet her for the first date and she was like, I gotta go in the bathroom and freshen up real quick, and I go in the bathroom because I gotta pee too or whatever, and then all of a sudden I walk in the bathroom, open the door, and she's standing up like this peeing, or just standing up like this? Because if she's standing up like that, now that's Gucci. She don't mind just not sitting down because she walk in the bathroom and the toilet seat down. I wouldn't even mind off of the strength that she don't know whether or not I pissed on the seat or not, or something like that, and she care about her whereabouts. We ain't got no wet naps so she can wipe the toilet seat off, and she probably a germaphobe or something like that. That's Gucci. Not every woman wanna you know what I'm saying, go to the bathroom everywhere. So I agree with that, cuzzo. You know what I mean? Straight up. Use 2 different bathrooms. Problem solved. They don't make houses. They don't make a lot of houses like that with 2 bathrooms. Not for garden variety people. Like, straight up, they don't make 2 bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do the 2 bathroom thing, if you only got 1 bathroom in your house and you live with a woman, what you gonna? The man go piss outside and the woman, you know what I'm saying, piss inside? Like, they don't make double outhouses no more with 2 moons on it, one for a female, one for a male. Like, they don't do that anymore, bruh. No, standing up like a female, not wanting to sit on the toilet. Okay, yeah, like if she's standing, that's actually Gucci. She like semi-germaphobe. I agree. I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying, cuz she like semi-germaphobe or whatever. So that means she don't want to sit down whether or not she piss on the toilet seat or not. It might be other like cheek germs on there after this, probably her first day over to your crib or something like that. I agree. That's Gucci. That's Gucci. That's Gucci. I wouldn't even be shocked. I'll probably just show her where the antibacterial wipes is. Y'all see that? Sometimes you gotta live with antibacterial wipes, especially dealing with women though. Like sometimes, if you understand, if you ever have to deal with women, you have to cater, fam. Sometimes you gotta cater. Sometimes foot rubs, back rubs, then chocolate milks or ices in the middle of the night. Like I don't. You worse than the kids. I swear to God. Wait till I get on and do shit like that. Like sometimes you have to cater. Like you have to. Pee sitting down, problem solved. I'm not a chick, bro. I'm not finna do that all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my aim game is Gucci too. But if you ever got kids, especially if you got a boy too, like, they aim game suck. Like, I heard somebody tell me one of the coldest things ever. If you ever got little kids and you try to teach a boy how to pee in the toilet or not pee on the toilet seat or whatever, you take Cheerios and throw Cheerios into the toilet water and tell them when they go to the bathroom, aim for the Cheerios. Gucci, right? To an extent, until to the point where the Cheerios get to float around wherever they want, and then they on the outside of the toilet bowl, and they end up pissing all over the back of the toilet seat. Like, that's probably the best. I ain't gonna lie though. That's probably the best way to get a kid to learn how to aim. Straight up. But yeah, that was actually the question though. That was actually the question. Give y'all a couple more minutes. Just say I was taking a shit. Man, you too much bend over on everything. That wouldn't work. My kids would have my toilet jam-packed with Cheerios. No, that's why I said you put the Cheerios in there. But children follow, I understand what you're saying. Children follow exactly what their parents do. So if you throw a couple of them in there and be like, aim for the Cheerios, he probably gonna be like, man, I ain't peed all day. Let me put a lot more Cheerios in there. Okay, all right. You have to use the plunger a hell of a lot more often than usual. I'm just saying it just seems like a good idea, but I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have all the answers, but I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. I just kind of speak facts or whatever to the best of my ability or whatever. But straight up though, that's pretty much how I go about it though. I don't know. I just feel like if a woman ever try to scold the dude for, oh my God, I can't believe you left the toilet seat up. Yeah, because I ain't want you to have to come in here like, oh my God, you ain't put this toilet seat down. I could have left the toilet seat down and pissed on your toilet seat if I didn't care. You caring about the wrong stuff. Get your mind and get your ish together. Zay said, but yeah, bro, I gotta get back to this music. New project in progress. Go ahead, do your thing, my dude. Go ahead, do your thing. King Magic 68. What it do, King? Holla at your boy. That's ridiculous. What up, King Magic? Go ahead, Zay. Do your thing, man. It was nice chopping it up with you, dog, on everything. Holla at your boy, man. Do get on. Go ahead, do your music thing for a minute, man. You know what I mean? And I'll be back on 9 times out of 10. I'll probably be back on live tomorrow, man. I'll try to keep this channel stuff running smoothly or whatever. Again, I say this it's your boy Dragon. It's the question and answer segment. Where it's real questions going on, real answers going on right now, you know what I mean, and real problems. So I mean, I've been throwing out a couple of questions so far, but if anybody out there right now got any questions for your boy, go ahead, holler at your boy, you know what I mean. I'm right here. I'm not gonna just read it in my head, I'm actually read it out loud, so if there's anybody else that feel the same way or feel a little bit differently, then they'll be able to answer it the exact same way. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a minute to answer that. Just a couple of seconds so far. Okay, so far we didn't get no new questions out there yet. Maybe throw out just a couple more seconds out there. It's only been like a minute so far, but I don't want a whole lot of dead space or whatever. I want a whole lot of dead space. Okay, all right. So man, they probably won't. So if you had a chance to choose between two limbs, you could have two whole arms or two whole legs. You gotta lose, like you got 4 limbs right now. Would you rather have 2 whole legs and no arms or 2 whole arms and no legs? Okay, again the question one more time. The question one more time was if you had to choose between 2 arms, between 2 whole arms and 2 whole legs, which one would you choose? Miss Schultz said no legs. She'd rather go with 2 whole arms. Well, you wouldn't be able to get nobody a round of applause. I'm gonna just be honest. You wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to get nobody a round of applause, straight up. Me personally, I don't know. As long as everything else is intact, I don't know. I think I might go no arm, no legs too. Cause you know what I mean. You can't pop lock. You know what I mean. You can't high five. You can't low five. You know what I mean. You can't stack on them up. You know what I mean. You can't whistle. You know what I'm saying? You can't do all of that. You know what I mean? You can't do none of that. I'd rather go no legs. I need my hands to do stuff at night in my room. Alright, no legs. That's gonna say no legs. Yeah, I won't be able to slap you high five when I finally see you again, because it seems like everybody going with the no legs right now. I don't know. I think that's probably the best way. You know what I'm saying? If you had no other choice, you had to choose between no arms or no legs. Which one would you do? And now you got full arm, you dig, but they cut your leg. We'll just say they leave you about this much nub. So you really no legs, like either no legs or no arms. Straight up, which one would you choose? Bend over. He was like, wheelchair probably problem solved. On everything. I'm knowing, you know what I mean? I'm knowing. It's just like, you know what I mean? You can't do no physical activity really without no arms, man. Let's say you got legs and you the fastest runner in the world. You can't really project your body like this without your arms, you know what I'm saying? They got a Special Olympics where they got wheelchair events. Like they got people that with half their knees or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That they can only, you know what I'm saying? They can play basketball. They can have little wheelchair races or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can slide. You know what I mean? Like skiing downhill and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I don't see yourself doing any type of sports without any arms. Like. They make prosthetics for legs. So I'm going to just be honest. Like, they make prosthetics for legs. Like, really good prosthetics for legs now. Like, times have changed, so they make pretty good prosthetics or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? That's actually Gucci. I'd rather rock with no legs. Because I can get if you get prosthetic arms, you basically going to have mannequin hands on everything. Like, you'll just be doing like this, whatever position they're in, like, they just in. if you had prosthetic legs, you know what I'm saying, and they cut you down to like right here, you still got that motion in your thighs to do your leg like this. So you can actually walk back and forth. It might be a little like RoboCop-ish, you know what I mean? Playing video game is my sport. There you go. There you go. See, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you ain't have no legs, you can't go. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no arms, you can't do clerical work. Like you can't feel out. You have to do everything either with your mouth and shit like that, or with your toes. You know what I mean? You gotta write with your feet, like straight up. But if you ain't got no legs, you can roll, you know what I mean, right into the office and get all your desk work done. Straight up, you can just roll right. You don't even need no chair. You got a cushion all on your seat or whatever. You can just roll right up to your desk. Hey, how you going, boss? Hey, janitor, how you doing today? You know what I mean? I'm finna get right to work. You know what I mean? You ever feel like life is fucked? Jason Gillis said, you ever feel like, yeah, I do. But the only reason why I feel like that is I just feel like the earth is cursed, bruh. So, I mean, we can always go through something. Life is hard. Like, if you want to have a better life, then you have to work. And if work was ever easy, then they wouldn't call it work. They just call it easy. Like, I'm about to go to easy real quick. Like, no, it's called work for a reason. So I just feel like, yeah, life is. I wouldn't say completely, but life is hard though. You know what I mean? Like, but to be honest, anything that you ever go through that you will really appreciate, you work for it. So if it is hard, then that means you're doing something right. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? You just make sure everything is legit. Straight up. I'm willing to put in work, no doubt. Okay, anybody else? I'm gonna go ahead and answer that question out loud because that was actually a valid question. Do anybody else in here ever feel like life is screwed? Like life is just messed up? Like, bend over. What do you think? Do you feel like life is screwed up? Yeah. Pets have life easy. Yeah, but are you a pet to a female or something like that, or to a male? Are you a pet? Are you a pet? You know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? We just talking about life in general. Like life to you. Like, do you feel like life is screwed? Cuzzo, if you still in there, do you feel like life is screwed? Jeezy and Zay, if y'all still in there, do y'all feel like life is screwed? Holla at your boy. Let me know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I feel like it is, but I don't feel like it's too far gone. Like, as long as you still breathing, I don't feel like it's totally messed up. Like, straight up, I don't feel like it's totally messed up. I feel like you got a chance to make it better. Like, no lie, I feel like you got a chance to make it better. It's just up to you if you're willing to make the work or not. But Bend Over, he said pets have life easy. We ain't talking about pets right now. This segment is about human beings. We talking about you. What do you think? If not, you know what I'm saying? If you got it, you know what I'm saying? If it's made for you or whatever, then that's Gucci. Life is balanced. So you got the good and the bad. Great way to look at it. Very optimistic person in the building right now. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, Bend Over, Bust the Move. Yeah, very, very optimistic person. I don't know. I agree, you know what I mean? Let's go. No, I feel like any day above ground is a great day. It's cool to have a Q&A stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's actually valid. Like, just because I'm having a Q&A right now, that don't just necessarily mean, like, y'all have to answer my questions. Y'all can throw questions at me. I'm right here for it, you know what I mean? Because y'all can throw a question out there that y'all having a problem with, you know what I mean? And if I know the answer to it, or if I can possibly help you get through it or whatever, then I'm here for that, you know what I mean? Semi-counseling stuff, but it's not really counseling, you know what I mean? It's just like mono questions or whatever. But then anybody else, if I'm wrong about it, there's other people in here, you know what I mean, that if they dealt with it, if I didn't, I say I didn't. I don't even want to touch it. I mean, and I'm definitely saying it out loud. So I mean, that way everybody can get a chance to feel like what's going on. Life is short. You know what I mean? Life is short. Might as well live it up to the fullest. And this is actually kind of one of the ways, because I usually, like the questions that I usually have, sometimes I actually be having problems with or whatever, or had problems with, and we're just like a little bit more insight, and that's what y'all here for. And if y'all have a little problem, I'm here for you. I got you. Anybody else? Do anybody else in here feel like life is shot? Mendover said life is balanced. There is ups and downs. Like you get, you know what I'm saying? You get what you pay for. Asking you shall receive. Like if you dish out garbage, you get garbage back. If you dish out love, you get love back. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the love givers. We're gonna just say that right now. Shout out to all the love givers. Because it's a lot of garbage going on, and I mean all of the love givers, your love dishing out right now is not in vain. Like you eventually will get it back. It might take a little while or whatever, but you eventually will get it back on everything. I agree with you too though, cuzzo. Every day above ground, it is a good day. Cause it's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning. We'll just be honest. Then Hurricane Harvey happens. But a natural disaster is natural disaster. I don't know. I feel like when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. It don't matter if it's a natural disaster or you going to the gas station and put a pump, get $10 on pump 5 so you can take your kids to school for the rest of the week. If a robber come, give me all of your money. Well, I just gave it to the attendant on the inside to give me some gas. You're gonna have to stick him up because I ain't got nothing else. And then he just offer you that day. That was your day to go. Like that's your day to go. That was your day to go. Like I don't know. Like. That's why I kind of strongly believe treat people as how you want to be treated. Some people believe in karma, like if you do wrong to other people, wrong will come back to you or whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. But when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, whether or not life is messed up or not, like any day above ground is Gucci. But the hurricane situation, like, how do you think the people in Katrina, the people in Sandy, like the floods, like how do you think all of that stuff, it actually, like, usually 9 times out of 10, it's probably a group of people that it's their time to go. And then when it's their time, that's just how I feel. When it's their time, they gotta go. Like, but 9 times out of 10, it's to a better place. If you feel like life is fucked and, you know what I'm saying, messed up at the time, then, like, there's really no need for you to worry because if everything that you was doing to the time that the disaster come, if everything you did was valid and you headed to a better place, there's no need to suffer anymore. People were told to leave, but they didn't. That make them stubborn. But number one is, that definitely make them stubborn. I agree with that. But number two, like I said, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You can stay and still survive. Did you ever think about it like that? Straight up. You can stay and literally survive. You can be Michael Phelps down there when they have a flood. As long as you can swim, you still alive. You ain't even gotta be a pro athlete swimmer. You can just know how to swim. All you gotta do is just swim somewhere where you above the water. And then whenever or not after you catch your breath and get you some rest, you can swim to the next spot. You know what I mean? Or swim to something that's floating and then float your way until you know what I'm saying, until help come. All my shout out my sympathies right now. I'm not just trying to make an excuse right now, but my sympathies goes out to everybody that has to deal with that right now. Like I want to just let that be known right now. Like my sympathies go out to everybody that's got to deal with that flood right now, because I'm currently a whole lot up north. Like, but any disaster is a bad disaster. Any natural disaster is also a bad disaster if it has anybody's life in jeopardy or something like that. But I definitely want to add that, you know what I'm saying, my sympathies goes out. But like I said, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Like, even the stubborn people, maybe it's not your time to move. If it ain't in you to walk away from it, like my grandparents lived here, my parents lived here, I live here, and then my kids are here, I'm not going anywhere. Don't leave. That's your decision. We all have a choice. Like, we all have a choice. One thing that made a whole lot of sense to me is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But it's also the same thing. You can bring water to your dig, but you can't make me drown if I know how to swim. You can't make me drown. Come on now. Only way you can is if you pull me down. But I'ma just backstroke right away from you. He on some garbage right now. I'm out of here. Yeah. A brother like me learned how to swim more than one stroke. It ain't just the freestyle. Yeah, I learned more than one stroke. You know what I mean? So I ain't trying to go. Straight up, I ain't trying to go. No lie. You know what I mean? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can bring the water on, but you can't make me drown. Like, it's just a flood. If they didn't want to lead, they just a little bit stubborn, depending on what's going on. They stubborn if they can't swim. I'm gonna just be honest. If they was told before the flood came that they was gonna drown, that there's gonna be a whole lot of water, and they ain't want to lead, that's stubbornness. But if this is where our family lineage grew up, like there's a lot of houses down south that's like that. Like nobody ever really left this crib. The family always been here. Then you go ahead and stay. But just because you stayed, that don't mean you will die. Because it's a flood. Straight up, that don't mean you will die. What if you covered in where your house sit, the flood only make it to the basement, and you got three levels. You got the basement, the first floor, and the second floor. You can just survive all the way on the first floor. The lights might be out for a minute, but you still got all your food, you still got all your family, you still in your crib. You know what I mean? Like there was no need for us to go nowhere. Everybody else just might have it bad, and then you might have enough room for you to make room for other people to come in so they can survive. I'm gonna be honest, like if I was in that situation, if you know what I'm saying, if I was like I ain't going nowhere, and then I found out once it finally hit and the worst had already passed, and it only hit the basement or whatever, I still got the first floor and the second floor. Me and my family, I don't know. I think we might be on the first floor. Everything on the top floor that's worth value coming down to the first floor, and then the other family gonna have to go up because if your garbage coming down, we can see you coming. Call me wrong, but I'm just saying, like that's just how I'm going with that. Bend over, said, man of God. I don't know. Like, some people use that differently, like a preacher or a pastor or something like that. Like, I don't know. I'm a son, I can tell you that. I am a man, though. But I am a son, though. I do have a father. I believe, you know what I mean? I believe. I've never doubted that. I believe, straight up. Kira Miles comments on. Yo no hablo cristiano. Christian. Yo no hablo. See? Let's not forget about Korea trying to be sneaky. Got to keep our eyes open on what's going on. You don't speak English at all, Christian? You don't speak English at all? You know, do you hablo? If you could text okay, I'm pretty sure you hablo at least a little bit. But yeah, cuz I understand what you're saying. Let's not forget about Korea trying to be sneaky. Gotta keep our eyes open. Gotta keep our eyes open on what's going on. Okay. All right, Christian. It's all right. Don't worry about it, Miss Lady. I appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, cuz I agree with you. You can't let like you gotta keep your eyes open on everything. All media tells us is what they're told to tell us. So is this a media question? Is that a media answer, Jason, or is that a media answer, or is that a Korean answer? Sound like a media answer, but to be honest, that is 100% question though. Like I understand what she's saying. Like you can't forget. Like there is garbage going on. And I don't think we want to go to war with Korea. I'ma just be honest. This might be funny, but I'ma just tell y'all like this. Everything pretty much in my crib right now is made from China. Chinese food is good as a mug. I've been turned out on sushi now. You know what I mean? Like my shoes from China, my jeans, clothes from China, t-shirts, my game, my TV, my entertainment stand, like a lot of the stuff that I mess with is from China. Like I ain't trying to I don't know. Like, I don't think we want them problems. Yeah, there is a peaceful nation. You think that's what they're trying to say? Jason is saying that North Korea is a peaceful nation. Okay. I think what she was just saying was just keep our eyes open. It could be peaceful, but that could change within a heartbeat. Straight up. That could flat out change. It don't matter who you is. That could just completely change. No BS. I ain't even lying. Like, that can straight change. But, I mean, in life it comes changes or whatever. She just, cause of just basically saying, like, keep our eyes out. They trying to be sneaky, so. One of the biggest issues I have with the U.S. is we tell our every move. True. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. True. Every last move, we televise it. We don't just, I don't know. I wouldn't say everything, though, because the SEAL Team 6 stuff with the Osama bin Laden stuff, we didn't tell that until we was already landing. Like, it was being recorded. They didn't actually drop the movie until, well, no, not the movie. It was actually just a real live video. They got the live video, like we live streaming right now, like there's a live video or whatever afterward, but it wasn't really live. It was just a couple of, maybe like an hour or so, maybe 3 hours late. They filtered out the stuff that wasn't supposed to be put in there or whatever, but told us what we needed to know. But we saw, like, if y'all watched it, like, I actually watched it. He tweets everything. He shouldn't even be a Kardashian in the White House. That's all that is. He shouldn't even be the president. What kind of person gets all of the secrets to the United States and then on Twitter every day? That's actually a valid question. Like, how can the president be in charge of all of the secrets that from old and new be on Twitter every day? Yeah, I'm about to go see the Sultan of Saudi Arabia right now. Be right back. Talk to y'all later. Nobody care. Why is you even on Twitter? They should have banned his account, period. They should take his phone. After becoming president, they should just take his phone. Like, you got a lot of other stuff to worry about than Twitter, man. Like these couple $1 trillion deficits. Like, the wall that you're talking about building. Like, you have a lot of stuff to worry about, fam. And then he just say stupid stuff. To be honest, newsflash, I just end up catching a video or whatever a minute ago. There was this guy, he was saying that they shooting for Donald Trump being impeached. So, it might fall through, it might not, but in our entire history, everybody trying to beat the wall is needed. I don't believe so. Bendover, that's probably one of the things that I disagree on right now. I don't think so. Because how he trying to build, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that makes it effective. Straight up. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. First of all, we already got the people that's sitting outside. You know what I mean? As soon as anybody cross the border, you either go back across or we deport you and take you back across the border, or we shoot you on sight. That's already bad, number one. Number two is, I don't really know, this might sound a little racist, I don't really work for as cheap as they will off of the strength that they coming from absolutely nothing, and our currency just might be a lot more, we paying a lot more than all of the hard work that they're doing. That's number two. Number three, how you gonna build a wall to keep the Mexicans out and then make the Mexicans pay for it? What? What? You really think they gonna pay for it? Who the hell is he gonna have work for him? Because I got plenty of Mexican, Puerto Rican friends, Jamaican friends, Venezuela. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. I don't care. Like, they say some jobs are worth it. Some jobs aren't too. Like, I'm not finna do it. No. How is you gonna build a wall to keep the Mexicans out and then make them pay for it? Good luck. Venezuelan migrate crisis soon. I don't know. I doubt it. Anime 2 is recommended. What's going on? I don't know what that is. What is that? What it do? I don't know. I ain't heard about the Venezuelan migration crisis. I don't know. Like, if Venezuela, like, that's South America, I believe. If South America want to come up here, I don't know. Like, it's supposed to be the land of the free. As long as they get across here legally, then it shouldn't be an illegal migration. Everybody should be entitled to go wherever the hell they want, as long as they not mass murderers. That's just how I feel. Downloading a game for my sister, so killing time. Okay, that's what's up. Holla at your boy. Can we get a name out there or something like that, so I'll just call you Anime the whole time? It can even be a nickname. I don't even care. Today is her birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Anime sister. Yeah, I want to know the same thing. Good question, Bendover. How old is your sister? Not like that, but just how old is she? Let me get a name first before we find out how old your sister is, though. I can't believe we actually talked about politics on this one. Anime or nines? Fine, okay. She turned 14 today. Uh-oh. It's the trouble age right there, boy. I ain't gonna lie. 14, god dang it, man. She turned 14. You just go download the game for her and give her a little birthday cake, throw a pinata out there. And we have school tomorrow. We have school on the real. Uh-oh. Is that your little sister or your older sister? That's your little sister. If she's 14, that'll make you 15. No, I'm just playing. I'm just being goofy right now. Don't pay me no mind. Straight up, don't pay me no mind. Okay, so apparently we ain't got no more questions out there. She's a big girl now. No school for her. Anybody catch the fight? Money Mayweather versus... Yes, I did. On everything I did, it went down. Now, I'm not finna be biased, but it's gonna be a couple of people in here that's not gonna like my answer. But let's go ahead and talk about it real quick, if y'all don't mind. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, now first off, you got a MMA fighter going into everything but MMA. All he can do is just throw his hands. And then you got a professional boxer that ain't never used his feet or his legs before. She's a straight A student. Okay. Now you got a full-fledged, complete boxer who ain't never had to use his legs or his feet before, and all he do is throw hands. Number one. Number two, this cat is undefeated. Now, the only way you can really beat the champ is to knock the champ out. It's very seldomly that you beat the champ by unanimous decision on the scoreboard. He ain't become the champ because he let other people just beat him by the scoreboard. So he pretty much watching the scoreboard the whole time. That's number one. Number two, Conor McGregor only fights in MMA. So he finna be in a whole nother element, number one. Number two, he ain't never box like throw hands 12 rounds, 15 rounds. Floyd is the ish, bro. Like, undefeated. Come on, undefeated. Undefeated. And you think this dude that ain't never boxed completely a day in his life is gonna just beat the champ. I knew it. For one, I knew it wasn't gonna go the distance. That's number one. Number two, if it did go the distance, I knew he wasn't gonna win. And number three, Conor McGregor was strong, but I knew he was never gonna knock him out. He been pushed down before, he been knocked down before, but he ain't never been knocked out. No TKOs on this record period. No O's on it. Ain't no losses on this record period. It was a landslide. If you think about it, it was a landslide. That was just a promotional you did. He went in, to be honest, what they did, Floyd Mayweather is a really good businessman. What he did is he brought money to Showtime before he got done with Showtime, other than promoting other boxers or whatever, and he mixed it in between mixed martial arts, which is the UFC, because Floyd Mayweather ain't in the UFC, but the UFC is starting to take over. But he been doing this for years and been at the top of the box office since he been balling. 50 fights, 50 fights, no losses. And everybody trying to throw a controversy out there talking about that he ain't fight nobody worthy. Oscar De La Hoya is the golden boy. Worthy. Suge beat Suge. Like, he mashed, fam. He mashed, fam. He a monster. He straight up mashed. Have you ever hear of Gundam versus Gundam? You talking about Gundam Wing? What is Gundam versus? What is that? But yeah, like, you gotta really knock the champ out to get the belt. Like, you ain't finna. Anybody in here truly believe that Conor McGregor was gonna walk away with his undefeated belt? He ain't never, like, that's from rags to riches. Like, how do you go from no fights to the top fight? That's number one. Number two, how do you go from no fights to the top fight and think you actually gonna win when he been holding this crown consecutively for a minute? They should have let Conor McGregor at least start having boxing matches and then fight him later on throughout the year. There's no need. Coming to America. Nope, never heard of it. I'm gonna probably Google it. I'm gonna Google it after this site, straight up. Right now is, just in case if you jump on the next live session that I have, I'll be able to let you know whether or not I heard of it or not. So, let me see. Gotcha. It's supposed to be based on the Gundam anime series. Yeah, I seen the animated series, but you know what I mean, that was just about it, you know what I mean? But again I say, do anybody in here feel like Conor McGregor was gonna win or was supposed to win? The referee stopped the fight because after a while, like, come on, we got 12 rounds. And everybody was sitting up there sending me messages and stuff like that, like, oh snaps, it's second round, they made it in. Oh my God, it's third round, they made it in. He treating him right now. He threw more punches. He landed more punches. It don't matter how many punches you throw. It's about what you land and how you land them. After about the eighth round, after like the sixth and seventh round, Floyd was like, all right, now you've been just throwing them. Let me show you how to really throw him. He started chasing him around the entire ring, just moving around, and then it was time for when he was ready to hit him, he hit him. Mayweather didn't properly train for this fight. And he's like, wait a minute, okay, Mayweather didn't properly train for the fight, and he's like, yeah, like 40 plus, what you 50 and 0 now? Unless he 50, unless it's like 58, I mean 48, 49 and stuff. I'm pretty sure he 50 and 0. I'm pretty sure he 50 and 0. I'm kind of sure. I'm not 100% sure. Now, don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, though. So I figured she liked the Gundam versus open beta. I don't know. I ain't never heard of it. I stepped out. I'm back. Okay. Cuzzo, do you think Conor McGregor was ever even did he ever even have a chance? Did he ever, you think he ever even had a shot? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective after, you know what I'm saying, I get it, but I don't think so. Random question, have you ever protected someone? Yes. From a fallen object? From a fallen object. You mean like an anvil on like an anime commercial or something like that? No, I've never protected somebody from a fallen object before, but I protected somebody from an incoming object. I was driving in the car and somebody ran the light and ran into the side of my car. I kind of seen him out the corner of my eye, and there was a passenger in the driver's seat. I reached over and grabbed him and pulled him closer over because they was coming to my passenger side. So I pulled them over, and that stopped them from having external damage. Like someone that's hanging? No, I've never caught anybody that's falling. I ain't never pushed nobody out the way. Most I ever did was like tell them to look out, like look up. Oh, snaps! And then they get out the way. Like, I ain't never like protected. I ain't never like dove in the way and got hit for somebody. I ain't never have. But that ain't a wrong question though. Ain't no such thing as a wrong question though. It's not random. I mean, we actually asking questions. I mean, so it's a Q&A session, so it's alright. No, it's like a wood or something that's hanging. She said, I don't think so. I don't think he had a shot. I'm pretty. How can you can't even go from nothing to something? Like, how do you go from no fights in the boxing world period, like no fights in the boxing world period, to fighting a champ? If I was Floyd, I probably wouldn't have fought him. I'd have fought somebody else. But I think that because they was the same weight class, that was actually valid, because I think Conor McGregor was doing his thing over in the UFC. Man, my knee, boy. I'd like to see a rematch with him and Pacquiao. He'd lose. Pacquiao to lose again. It'd be a good fight, but you know what I'm saying? It'd be a good fight, but Pacquiao to lose again. Pacquiao wasn't ready. And he wouldn't be ready again. She was like, well, I protected my little sister from a fallen object once. In the process, I got hurt. That just makes you a loving and caring sister, straight up. Sometimes you got to take an L for the family just so, you know what I'm saying, you as an older sister, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like protect her. That's actually a valid, you know what I'm saying, a valid you did. It wasn't a fallen object. I protected my family on a couple of occasions, but that was just one instance in the car. It was another instance where me and my little brother, my twin that I call my twin, we was in a robbery. Somebody tried to rob us, and I stepped in the way because he had a gun. I'm like, if you're gonna shoot anybody, you might as well go ahead and shoot me. So that way, because my younger brother, he'd be able to live. So it wasn't a fallen object; it was a life-threatening incident. So. Okay, Floyd Mayweather, he was fighting from 1996 to 2017. I'm pretty sure he 50-0. His nickname is Pretty Boy and Floyd Money Mayweather. 5'8". He 40 years old. Total fight. He had 50 fights, 50 wins. I told you, it ain't no 40 plus. He got 50 wins. What up, Bomberhead? Boomerhead. What up, Boomerhand? I'm sorry. I am just horrible at this. I'll do whatever it takes to protect her. That's valid. That's what you're supposed to do as an older sister. You are doing your job, or an older brother. You're doing your job. But if it texts all just laugh. Okay. Because text doesn't really affect feelings. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, all right. Would you rather have a phone call? We're gonna throw this next question out there. Would you rather have a phone call or text message? Some people rather phone call, some people rather text message, and I already know my answer or whatever. Would you rather have a phone call or a text message? And I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all like a minute and a half before y'all go ahead and do y'all thing or whatever. But yeah, Floyd Mayweather had total 50 fights and he won all 50 of them. Told you it's not 40 plus, it's 50 fights. But just had to clarify that real quick. Okay, Nan said a phone call. Anybody else in the building, do y'all feel the same or do y'all feel differently? Would you rather have a phone call or would you rather have text messaging? Would you rather somebody shoot you a text or a phone call? Because I ain't gonna lie, some people have lives where they don't have time to have a phone on their ear right now because they gotta type or whatever and use both hands. So it's hard to hold like this and then do this for a whole like 3 months straight. Your neck could get a crook or whatever in it. So ain't no need. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need. But would you rather have a phone call or text message? Because I said rather have a text. Okay. I already got my answer, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait for a minute. For those of you that just walked in again one more time, would you rather have a phone call or would you rather have a text message? I'll let your boy. I'll be right back. Oh, my stomach. Cause you said text. Okay. All right. If we don't get another answer in a second, then I'm gonna just go ahead and let me put one of my pockets on outside. Tripping, y'all gotta forgive me. My pockets on the outside. That is just no good. You know what I mean? All right. We got one person saying phone call, the other person saying text message. So, all right. Let me go ahead and throw my insight on this real quick. If I had to choose between phone call and text messages, I don't know. I would rather a phone call. And the only reason why I say that is because in phone calls, you can hear dialect, you can hear tone, you can hear speed. In text messages, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you don't always get the tone in a text message. Somebody can be like, yeah, whatever. And all that means like, oh, well, you get on my nerves. And you be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. And then if you look at it a different way in the text message, be like, yeah, whatever, like they upset. Like, no, they're just saying like, whatever you talking about. I don't nobody care. And it could be the same person that you've known for years. It's just when you finally see it in the message, there's no way for you to get the context of what they was talking about. There's no real context clues in the text message because you never really know how people talking to you. But all right, nah, go ahead, do your thing. He's like, I have to go. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Lady. I'll share my reason for phone calls, though. Okay, go ahead, do your thing then. I'd rather have a phone call or whatever because, like, you can have somebody text you, shut up. You know what I'm saying? You can have somebody text you, shut up. You like, y'all telling jokes for a minute and all of a sudden you just say, shut up. And the nigga tell like somebody telling you to shut up. Like, no, like I didn't mean that meanly. I'm just like, oh, get out of here with that. And I just said, the only way I said it was just shut up. You can hear it in the context. It was like, shut up. Or shut up. Like, seriously. All right, Cuzzo said, I'd rather text because I may get a call during the wrong time and feel bad if I have to immediately get off after a few seconds or etc. Which is Gucci. Okay, 9 said I can tell if they're a real person or not, and it's easier. But you got a lot of. You must have one of them easy phone numbers where they can just where like they got like Androids or something like that, just texting random people just to give them hell all week. Cause I don't know, like text message. Usually, the only people that get my phone number that text me or whatever is family. I don't really have text messages coming through from businesses or something like that. Like it's usually flat out family or whatever. But straight up though, I don't know. I just feel like I just kind of feel like if you send it in a phone call, then you can understand exactly what's going on. Sometimes some people misinterpret what's going on when you text somebody. So I don't know. I don't always like. I done got into a couple of arguments. Like, what do you mean you get on my nerves? I mean, you get on my nerves. I've been saying that since we was 5. You get on my nerves. I still love you, but you get on my nerves. Like, so what? Well, I just think it's easier, especially on the road. No, that's valid. Texting is valid on the road. Oh, no, phone calls are valid on the road because you can just put it on speakerphone, or the way phones are today, you can just go ahead and push a button and then it'll just come through your car speakers. So that's Gucci. That's Gucci. I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, straight up, I agree with that. That's valid. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, yeah, I mean. I want to say a shout out to everybody that's in here, you know what I mean, and they didn't stop by and said hello, you know what I mean, straight up, you know what I'm saying, come and holler at your boy in the Q&A session. I had a pretty good time so far. I'm not finna jump off right now, but I was just letting y'all know, like, I appreciate everybody that came through, you know what I mean. It's been a bunch of valid questions or whatever, a bunch of valid answers or whatever, so I appreciate all of y'all, straight up. I love all my friends and family. She said, that's why I prefer a phone call. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's Gucci. So you go ahead and you do your thing. I know you got to get ready and jump off real quick, so go ahead and do your thing, though. No more questions for you, big cuz? You ain't got no more questions real quick? Cause I got quite a few more, but I don't need to saving them. I mean, I got quite a few more. When are you coming to the South? I definitely got to venture real quick, cause I miss y'all a lot. Oh my God, I miss it down there so much. Go ahead now, do your thing. No, it's all right. I'll probably be on tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Don't even sweat it. I had a good time while you was in here, Nah. You had some valid stuff. So go ahead, do your thing, girl. Take care of your business. And again, I say, tell your little sister that I say happy birthday. Do your thing, girl. But yeah, cuzzo, not to stray from the fact, yeah, cuzzo, I miss y'all so much, man. I miss the South. I miss going fishing with Uncle Jesse. I miss the venison, you know what I mean? I just miss the entire atmosphere. It was just all love, like it was all love. And ain't no part of the U.S. like the South part of the U.S., man. It wasn't none but love. I remember going to jump rope for hire. GN. Tell moms I said hey. Tell Michi I said hey. Tell Unc I said hey. Tell Derek. Is it Derek? Yeah, tell Derek. Tell Yolanda. Tell Shalanya. You know what I mean? I miss all of them, like from the bottom of my heart. That was all love. Like that was all love. Okay, but if Nucci came back down there, tell Nucci too. Yeah, didn't forget about him. I was just finna get ready and throw another question out there. Would you rather live down south or up north? Straight up. Might as well go on with that question real quick. Would you rather live further south, closer to the equator, or would you rather live up north? Because some people rather like the colder climate because I mean it's a little chillier. You can sleep a lot better, or a little bit harder, or whatever. Get a little bit more hours of sleep in. They just like it cold because I've met a couple of people that rather had a window wide open in the middle of the winter and whatever. And I don't know, I like heat, so that's the question over there. Would you rather live further south or further north? Well, not further north. I don't know where you guys all are or whatever, but would you rather live north of the equator, closer to the north of the equator, like, or closer to the equator. Further away from the equator or closer. South all day, sorry, can't do the cold. That's usually what anybody from the South say on everything. And don't get me wrong, it get cold down there during the winter too. It might not snow a whole lot, but it get cold down there too. I mean, it get cold too. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty much summer like 2 seasons out the year, like 2 seasons straight up, and then it's only like fall for 2 seasons. Y'all don't even get autumn and winter and everything like that. Y'all get real hots and kinda hots, like straight up. No, real hot and kinda cold. Like that's all y'all get down there. But I love the South and everything, man. They want nothing but love. One thing I can do without though is them loud crickets and them coyotes. God dang it, boy, they keep you up all night. I'm telling you, all night, especially when you a city boy. You know what I mean? Like they keep you up all night, boy. I'm telling you. It's like, man, how do y'all sleep down here? Earplugs. This ain't a warehouse. We ain't listening to a lot of machinery going on right here. Where do I go to get me some earbuds? From the corner store. You mean the store a mile up from the crib? We don't walk this far in the city, man. The corner store in the city is literally at the corner. You know what I mean? It'd probably be like 2 blocks, but it's on the corner. You know what I mean? So you can deal with the mosquitoes. Yeah. I learned from my mistakes after I went down there and got a mosquito bite that was this big. I went and boy, what is that? Repels mosquitoes for hours. I just put on a real thick coat, like I'm glossing at night type, you know what I mean? Because, you know, that's usually when the mosquitoes come out. Some mosquitoes come out in the morning. They just stubborn, you know what I mean? But usually mosquitoes come out at night, and then it's around a whole bunch of grass and stuff like that, which is pretty much down south. It's a lot of dirt roads, but it's a lot of grass and weeds and fields and stuff like that. So it's a lot of mosquitoes down there. Y'all got galley nippers down there, too, on everything. I'll never forget that word. That's a galley nipper. They're like, throw a nice little big old coat on there, you know what I mean? Front, on the back, you know what I mean? On the inside, spread like it's deodorant, you know what I mean? On the neck, in the head, because back there, down there, they'll chop on the top of your dome, try to get your thoughts. They want to know what you're thinking when they bite on you, goddamn. So, learn from mistakes, though. Straight up, though, like nowadays. I gotta lather up like I'm getting in the shower on everything. A shower and that. That is an expense I do not mind using, straight up. But no, down south is the business. Not to mention that's the roots. You know what I'm saying? That's the roots. Like it ain't nothing like going back to your roots, boy. It ain't nothing like going back to your roots, man. Okay. I'm gonna throw one more question out there. If ain't no other questions out there, I'm gonna throw one more question out there. I'm gonna give y'all maybe like 20 more seconds and see if anybody got another little question out there, because I'm gonna throw another question out there. We're gonna find out what's going on. I thought your roots was Africa. You sound like you finna tell me, why don't you go back to where you came from? Yeah, well, I came from the States, goddammit. My parents came from the States. Their parents came from the States. Yeah, I mean, like, we ain't, nah. I'm American. I'm African-American, but I'm American. You can't go back to somewhere where you ain't never been. Like, I ain't never been to Africa, so I can't go back to Africa if I've never been. No. My roots, my ancestors, maybe, yeah. But I'm pretty sure my granddaddy's daddy grew up in the States. I'm probably like 95% sure. They may not be the same states that we know and love, because my granddaddy 90 right now. pushing 90, 90, 94, 95, pushing 100 right now. Oh, nah. I thought your roots was from Africa. That is just not even gonna go there. Nobody is truly American except for natives. Well, did you know that I have native? I'm also native descendant too. See, just because I'm dark, that don't mean you. See, that's why I didn't want to get into the racial digs today. Is because you can, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and an ass out of me for trying to defend me, but an ass out of you for assuming the wrong. Like my grandma was completely native, but you wouldn't even know that because you don't know my background. Bend over. You might as well go ahead and bend over. Let me kick you in the ass real quick for that, because you have no idea. Nobody is truly native, truly American. Like, like I have a native descent. Like, I'm Blackfoot. I'm partially Blackfoot too. Like, you have no idea. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, my roots is like, ain't nothing. When he or she had heard me say, like, it ain't nothing like going back to your roots. Like the South is, you know what I'm saying? I said the South is pretty much, you know what I'm saying, the roots of where, you know what I'm saying, the family came. That's the roots of the states, period. Like most of us, you know what I mean, came from down south, and we eventually, you know what I'm saying, wandered up north or whatever. But it was like, I thought your roots was in Africa. Nah, I'm American. Always have been. I'm American. But then he go on to say nobody's truly American. He or she go on and truly say, like, nobody's truly American except natives. Well, yeah, my grandma definitely native. Grandma definitely native. It's because I'm dark don't mean nothing. My grandma was like pretty much light skinned. She was like semi-dark, kind of light skinned or whatever. My granddad was dark. So things happen. And I'm not finna get into the birds and the bees conversation right now. I ain't talked about the birds and the bees since I was like 11. It's not really a fun story. Skirt, what's up? West Side? What up, West Side? West Side Perp. What it do in the building? I see you slid in. Now watch me. You know what I mean? I see you whipped right in this mug. What's happening, what? Why do blacks call themselves African American then? Because we were born, our parents were born, our grandparents were born in America, but we are African because we are African. And what do you mean, why do blacks call themselves African American? I don't call myself African American. I'm black. Do you see this? Like I might be brown, but I'm black. I'm black. I try not to even use the N-word as much as I possibly can, but when a motherfucker get on my nerves, I'm like, nigga, you stupid. The word nigga means ignorant. You ain't gotta be black to be a nigga. You can be a white nigga, a red nigga, a pink nigga. It don't even matter. It's just the word nigga means ignorant. Why do black people? I ain't heard not one black person ever call themselves. Not in my life. I'm not black. I'm an African American. This is not the Black Panther Party anymore. Like, times have changed. Like, we don't talk like that anymore. I'm black. Have you ever filled out a college application? It was like, well, there's black Mexicans, black Dominicans. You ever heard of Dominican? Were you from God? What's I don't even know what the hell you talking about on that one, but we gonna go. So African roots, yeah, African roots, yeah. But that don't mean most of my family wasn't born here. The bottom of the night. Next question, because I don't know what's to come with this. Okay, yeah, blacks are the only people who don't migrate. Someone picked us up. Yeah, on the G. We didn't migrate here, fam. Yeah, come on now. Now you see how he said blacks instead of African Americans? You see how he said blacks though? He said blacks though. I'm saying, where you from? East side? No, I'm from the Midwest. Wisconsin. I don't know where Bend Over from, but his questions is going south. Okay, let me go ahead and find the next question, because y'all can go ahead and continue doing y'all thing right now, but yeah, I don't know.
Honey, I can hear it back there.
Go ahead. Alabama right here on everything. Bang, bang, look. You falling, here I come on everything. Like what, 30 minutes away from, is it Montgomery? I think it's Montgomery. I think it's 30 minutes away. Am I right, cuzzo? Is it 30 minutes away from Montgomery? I can't wait to get back. I'm on the way. Just let me go ahead and get everything situated real quick. I gotta situate my life real quick, you know what I mean? And then I'm on the way. I'm in Tuscaloosa. Bang, bang. 2 hours from Gump, cuzzo. Yeah, 2 hours from the Gump. They don't call it Montgomery, they call it the Gump. Ooh! Can I use that slang term? I like that. She said from the Gump. Oh, yeah, that's some gangsters. That's some gangsters right there. 2 hours from the Gump. We don't call it Montgomery now. It's the Gump. 2 hours from the Gump on everything. That's beastie. Bang, bang. I'm 2 hours from the... Ooh, that shit cold. Forgive me for being geeked on that. I ain't never heard her talk like that. It's been a long time. It's been a long... It's 2 hours from the Gump. Ooh! Yeah. What side you said you straying to? Alright, then go ahead and subscribe and then shoot a brother a link. Rest in peace, Mr. Big. Wait a minute, no. Is that Mr. Oh, Mr. Big and Doughboy 44 forever. The Gump get wild on everything. Ooh! Nah, but wait a minute. Is you talking about Ron Isley? Don't tell me Ron Isley done died, fam. Please don't tell me that Ron Isley died. The rappers from the Gump. Okay, Mr. Big is a rapper from the Gump. Okay, because Ron Isley, an R&B singer. I was finna say, I know the Godfather is not gone. Come on now. You almost, boy. I'm telling you, boy. You almost, boy. The last Mr. Big and Doe B. I used to listen to Doe B stuff. Yeah, Doe B was signed to T.I. Yeah, like Young Dro. Doe B was a monster. Did he disappear now? Like Doe B no longer Doe B anymore? Like Doe B dead, fam. Dang. Yep, well, I know what I'm doing later on tonight. I'm finna reminisce. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm finna reminisce, man. Shout out to my nigga Doe B, man. Rest in peace, big dog. I ain't know he was gone. I had no idea. I was waiting on him to drop another album. Or maybe it's a Southern thing, because for some reason up here, I ain't heard no new album. I'm finna go ahead and jump on Spotify right now, and I'ma just, while I'm getting it in right now, man, his own folks killed him. Man, that's crazy. I need you to have sex with my wife. Yeah, West Side. Yeah, that's Big Cuz right there on everything. I think she born and raised too, if memory served me correctly. Yes, I see. Yes, she is. That's Big Cuz right there. Cuz are you born and raised, right? Ain't no business like South business on everything. I got a bro in the gun.
If your dad talking, just
He said, I got a bro in the gump. Man, I love how that sound. That just sounds so clear. It just rolled right off the tongue. He was like, that right, she born and raised. That's what you call a thoroughbred right there, you know what I mean? No, Jangles, ain't finna do none of that. Ain't finna do none of that. You might as well go ahead, move around, fam. If you said that's your girl, nah, not finna do it. Not finna do it. This is a family you dig. And even if I was, no, can't do it at all. I'm almost done with this hat right now, boy. I can't do it. You gonna have to go ahead and move. You almost sound like spam right now. We got a female from Chicago, though, with us. That's what's up. Nah, next time it's gonna be a Q&A. This ain't no, boy, why you acting like YouTube a porn site, man? You better Google something, man. Nope. We don't get down like that. What about them dirty boys? What's the dirty boy? Dirty South boys? What you be them dirty boys, yo? What you talking about? What side? Hey, what you talking about? Question. I'll say this is a Q&A, and a quick Q&A. Would you masturbate on cam? No. Wouldn't masturbate on camera. I thought about doing porn. Thought about it. It was a really quick thought, though. It was a really quick thought. Got over that real quick. And by real quick, I'm talking about like a whole year I thought about it. I was approached with a whole bent over, said I would. Like, it was a real quick, it was a nice look, real quick year or whatever. But nah, I was approached with an opportunity or whatever. They was paying. They was paying too. Like they was paying, but like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I'm not gonna sell my soul for 100. I'm not gonna sell my soul for a check. Like they was talking about like 3 G's for the first session, and then like it's a long story, but I'm not gonna get into all of that. Nah, like I thought about it. I said, nah, I wasn't finna do that. I got a mama, you know what I mean? Like, I got a mama, like, how the heck would I feel and you know what I'm saying, becoming like a real big star or whatever, and then I'm gonna go into the grocery store like, oh my God, what's your name? Like, you look like this guy that I seen on the internet 2 days ago. My name is Wu Out the Bed. Oh, you even got the same last name. You look just like him. Oh my God, did you know your son was a porn star? And then make her look real bad in the grocery store. She just came in to get some chicken and some, you know what I'm saying, some cream of celery. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, her whole day is ruined. And I get that phone call like, anything you want to tell me? Mom, yeah, I just picked up a car today. No, I ain't talking about that. Well, yeah, I just got somebody pregnant. No, I ain't talking about that. Oh, what you talking about? I don't know. What's your job? Where you working at? I'm a consultant. You can't lie. I just got out of Walmart, picking up some cream and celery, and somebody meet me in the meat department, talking about your meat. What the heck is going on, boy? Nah, I can't do it. Nah, I thought about it. I changed my mind. I changed my mind on everything. So to answer your question, no. Would never do it. Would never do it on cam. Crazy thing is, I don't even know why we talking about this right now. But it is a Q&A you know what I'm saying, segment. So I did say if y'all had questions for me, y'all could throw questions at me. I wouldn't do it. Bend over said, yeah, I would. LOL, I would. Straight up. He's like, LOL, gang, bang, bang, on everything. That's crazy. Nah, thought about it though. It ain't completely crazy though. Like, don't get me wrong, it did cross my mind. That's $1 billion. That's almost $1 trillion company. Straight up. Pornography is definitely like almost $1 trillion company. Straight up. Them cats is eating. But I'm not money hungry like that. Like I ain't just out, you know what I mean, just I'm not money hungry. I'm not finna throw myself on the internet so any and everybody, nah, man. Younger me would have done it. But I got a little older, and then I got the proposition. So I was like, nah. That's like you getting a PhD in psychology, and then somebody asks you to go work at Walgreens. No. I'm jumping off a dresser and all for skirt on the G. No. 3 G's to 35 G's, fam. I ain't. It wasn't worth it. I'm telling you. Now, the reason why I didn't take it is as soon as he said it, I just kept thinking about it over and over again. I'm like, money is the root of all evil, fam. I'm not. If I do this for money, what else would I do for money? I'm not no sellout. I'm not finna do it. I ain't finna. Money come and go. I'm finna just sell out for some cheese. Can't do it. I'm sorry. Can't. It's a wrap. I'm not. I ain't that type. There's a couple people that is, but I ain't that type. Straight up. I am not that type. Can't go. I'd rather work at McDonald's than do something like that. Kill for money, that's a different story. That's a different story. Now, some people join the Army, the Navy, the you know what I'm saying, the Marines, the Air Force, just to kill. And you ask them why, they answer won't even really be sometimes just to service my country. I just wanted to learn how to use the gun so I could pop somebody. So killing for money, that's a whole different story. Now I understand what you're saying, to bend over on straight up though. Like some people actually do, but if I had to, like if it was wartime or shit like that, like I enlist. I enlist. I've done it for less, but I don't know. Like killing for money is a different story. Like only it's gotta be a cause. Like it's gotta be a cause that like killing is a bad thing to do. Like everybody wants to live or whatever, but if it's in times of war, I have no other choice. Like, well, I do have a choice. It's either yes or no, but they'll lock you up if you say no. Look what they did to Cassius Clay because he wouldn't say his name was Cassius Clay. He said his name was Muhammad Ali. They locked him up just for saying no. But no, straight up though, if I had a choice or whatever, yeah, I'd probably pop for the you know what I'm saying, for the government. As long as it's legal, yeah, I got you. I would do it. Straight up. No BS. I would. Who you kill? Baby Hitler. Next question. Okay. Next question. Would you rather rob a bank or would you rather steal cars for a living? Would you rather be a bank robber for a living? Or would you rather rob a bank for a living or would you rather steal cars for a living? That's the new question on the you dig. Would you rather rob a bank for a living or would you rather steal cars for a living? One of the two. Either or, you gotta choose. Like, you're gonna be a criminal, would you rather rob a bank or would you rather steal cars for a living? And we're not gonna limit it to just cars on the street. We talking about the whole little shebang. I'm talking about like finding a system online where you can make like magnetic keys, where you take the key and all you gotta do is just have a magnetic key, go to a car in a dealership, hit the button, and then just ride off with the showroom flow car. Okay, one more time, just in case if everybody else didn't get it. Would you rather rob a bank, or would you rather steal from a bank, or would you rather steal cars for a living? Even though I know stealing is wrong, like don't get me wrong, I know stealing is wrong, but I mean, it's just a hypothetical question. It's not literal. Like you don't have to. It ain't to be literal. Like you ain't got to be serious about it. I'm just saying, like if you only had a chance to choose, would you rob a bank? I mean, would you rob banks for a living or rob cars for a living, like steal cars for a living? I'm gonna be honest. If I had to choose, I don't know. I probably rather steal cars. Don't call me carnal just because I chose cars or whatever. I'm just flat out saying, would you rather rob a bank or would you rather steal cars for a living? Straight up. I say cars. Bang bang. Okay, bend over said banks more money. Okay. All right, that's actually valid. The black market is a different problem, you know what I'm saying, a different situation or whatever. So I agree. You know, so I understand why you would do a bank. It's more money. It's more at risk too. Like the more money, the more the risk is or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. It's probably a horrible term to throw out there right now, but I mean, you're going to get whatever it's worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The harder you work, the more, you know what I'm saying? The harder you work, the more you get out of it. So, you know what I mean? If you would, it's a bigger risk, so that means it also have a bigger payout. So you know what I mean, I'm not telling nobody to go into like just to get this out there right now. I'm not telling nobody to go steal nothing. I don't even like stealing. I'm just saying that was just a hypothetical question right there. But if you had to choose between stealing cars and robbing stealing from a bank, I don't know. I probably rather say cars. I probably rather say cars straight up. Like I probably rather say cars. That's just me. That's just me straight up. Cause I said she probably say cars too. So you know what I mean. Like I don't know. It's. I don't even really want to get in depth with it. Like that's crazy. Like. I go rob a bank. No, I go rob a bank now. E-Bomb said good stuff, bro. I hit the like button. Hey, check out my recent high five 100%. E-Bomb. You gonna have to F your name E-Bomb on YouTube, and I'm gonna see if I can go try and find it. I got you. You'll see me on the news. Nah, bend over again. I say I'm not coercing nobody into go ahead and doing something like that. I don't even like stealing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like it's all hypothetical and shit. Let me throw another question out there that's not criminal and shit like that. Like I'm not telling nobody straight up, flat hands out. It's all hypothetical. So none of this is me trying to get nobody to do something that they ain't already doing. But next question, we're gonna go ahead and run it real quick. Would you rather be able to run fast or fly? Straight up. Would you rather be able to run fast or fly? You got an ability. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you would like to choose, but you got to choose one in between the other or whatever. Would you rather like to be able to run fast or fly? I'm going to throw my answer right there in 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's your boy. I'm back in the building. Okay, bend over. Bend over said fly, 100%. You rather fly. Now, I'm not saying that you got the capability to fly outside of the stratosphere or the atmosphere and breathe outside, but you rather fly. Okay. Fly to work or places places fast. Yeah, like you can actually I understand what you're saying. Like you be able to get there because ain't no traffic. Okay, I agree with you on everything. Anybody else in there? Would you? Again, the question is one more time: would you rather fly or run fast? Straight up, fly or run fast? One of the two. You get a chance to choose. Ain't talking about other like laser beam or X-ray vision and nothing like that. We ain't talking about none of that. We just talking about just these two. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather fly fast? Would you ever be able to fly or run fast? One of the two. Yeah, about another minute to run this real quick. Okay, well, I ain't get any other answers or whatever, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw my insight out there real quick. If it was up to me, if I was able to do one of the two things, I'd rather be a speedster. I'd rather be able to run fast. Because to be honest, flying eventually you can only go so fast or whatever like that. But even if it was no limit on how fast you could fly, I don't know. I'd rather run fast because at least I'm grounded. To be honest, I'm kind of afraid of heights. Well, not kinda. I'm literally afraid of heights or whatever. So, I'd rather not. I'd rather not be able to fly. But to be able to fly, eventually you get over heights because you can fly. All you gotta do is just slow down when you get closer to the floor, so you don't die from the impact. But I don't know if it was up to me, if I was able to do one or the other, fly fast. You know what I'm saying? Fly or run fast. I'd rather run fast because to be able to run fast, that means you look at life differently. Everything will be slowed down because you're able to move so fast. If you're not running fast or whatever, then everything that's going on, it'll seem like a kind of a waste of a time off of the strength that you're able to just hurry up and get a conversation over real quick. You could, you know what I'm saying, read faster. You can, you know what I'm saying, see things coming before they come. I would rather be, if it was up to me, I would rather be able to run faster than I was than to fly. I'd rather run faster than fly. Straight up, flat out. Any more insight from any other viewers right now? Okay, then. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and bust the move real quick. I'm finna go ahead and start making something to eat. It's getting kind of late or whatever. Everybody gotta eat. That's how you survive or whatever. But I just want to say shout out to YouTube real quick for letting me do my thing or whatever. Shout out to everybody that came through and joined in the question and answer segment that we had today on everything. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully that y'all did the same. You know what I'm saying? Throw a brother a link or whatever in the comment section so I know. I gotta get out of here but I had a good time. I had a good time too because on everything. I appreciate you stopping through. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here too. I'm finna go ahead and start cooking. I think I'm gonna throw some steak or something out there. You know what I mean? I'm finna go throw a little steak out there in the grill. Yeah, men can cook too. I just wanted to say that at the end. But yeah, shout out to all of the friends and family that came through or whatever. Even if we're not friends right now, if you had some comments and we got a chance to chop it up or whatever, I appreciate y'all coming through. Throw me a little link or something like that in the comment box afterwards. Let me know so you know what I'm saying. I can try to add you either on the book or Instagram or whatever. If you have a channel, I'm gonna just try to go through the messages and then go through y'all names or whatever and try to see if I can add y'all. And I will subscribe. If you subscribe, I will subscribe. Even if you didn't, you know what I mean, if y'all have valid questions or whatever, I will subscribe to see if y'all got a channel or whatever that I can holler at or whatever. But you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I appreciate everybody coming through and love, peace, and hair grease on everything. I'll be having another Q&A session, maybe like probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then it'll be the day after. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try to do this on a regular basis or whatever to try to keep it jumping. Because I did have a great time with everybody that came out, and you know what I'm saying, y'all have a good time or whatever. Have a very good night. I don't know what time it is wherever you guys are right now, but you know what I'm saying, y'all have a good day or good night or whatever. And then I'll be to see y'all again. It's your boy Dragon. Holla at y'all. Peace out. And we're out of here. As soon as I can figure this out.